Shawver and Core would just absolutely love the number you chose. And as far as what's coming up for us, will you help us go through the list of top, help me out, CMT hot prospects besides yourself here? Tell us a little bit about Chapel Hart, Warren, Zevers, am I saying that right? And Priscilla Block.
Absolutely, man. Chapel Hart, unbelievable duo, great singer.
Welcome in, everybody. HKGB from the C Sports Network, home to your streaming Outlaws. Welcome, Outlaws. That's right. Tonight starts a 3-game series with the Washington Nationals heading to Atlanta Braves. We had a sweep of the New York Mets. That's right, guys. We got that golden broom. So tonight, sometime during the game, we'll be doing some random giveaways as our community votes were completely right with our 3-game series. The Braves were voted to win each game, and they certainly did. So tonight we'll be doing some giveaways. So stay tuned. First pitch will be in about 7 minutes. See you here in a few minutes. Hey, welcome in, everybody. How you doing, Jeremy? How you doing, Dixon? Or Dixon, now you got me saying it, Jeremy. How you doing, Daniel Nixon? Appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. So we finally got that golden broom last night, boys and girls. That's right. We got that golden broom, and guess what? The community chat vote was correct. Braves won every game. So tonight, sometime during the stream, we're going to do some random giveaways. That's right. No strings attached, just random giveaways. Woo! Yeah, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Get to finally do it. So how to work, guys, is I have a bunch of game CD keys, Steam keys, Humble Bundle keys, all kinds of stuff. So what we'll do is I'll post it in the chat. You guys will have to snatch that code real quick out of the chat. Head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, paste it in there, and redeem it. You got to be the first one to do it because it's one redeem per key. You do that, if you're the first to do it, and you're able to redeem it, that game is yours for free for life. Steam game client is free to download, free to use. You can buy games, trade games, sell games. You can do all kinds of stuff with Steam, and it's free. So if you haven't checked into that and you want to be a part of this, Google Steam. Steam shouldn't be too hard to find. Steam's one of the largest platforms out there in the world. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Hey, how you doing, Lenny? Welcome into the stream tonight. Now let's just hope our success with last night's game filters over into tonight's game. Plus, hey, we're back. We're back home. We got the red jerseys on, baby. Haven't worn my jersey for a while. Had it dry cleaned. It's been sitting over there over in its spot, waiting for a special night, and here it is. What better night than we just come off of a golden broom night? So yeah, I'm excited. You'll take a doobie, eh? A little doobie snack? So how about that? How about that Ozzie Albies walk-off 3-run home run to win last night's game? How about that? What a spectacular ending to a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. Wow. There was 23 home runs. It was 13-10. 23 home runs, and I think they ended with like 32 hits between the two teams. That was a batting spectacular game. Now, it has a lot to say that for both teams that the pitching staff was certainly struggling, but I'll tell you this, the Mets had to go deep into their bullpen. I'm not even sure how many pitchers they went through. I know they changed at least 6 pitchers, if not more. Maybe less. But I'm pretty sure they changed at least 6 pitchers. And it just, what a way to end it last night. It was so awesome. Yeah, he did. He's like, all right, it's going out. I'm done with this game. We're not going any further. We're bringing it home. And they brought her home, baby. All right, first pitch should be getting about underway. Let's get this music down. Let's get on over to Truist Park.
Jabara.
Hey, thanks, BG. Appreciate it. Excited to be here tonight. I know another guy that's excited, AJ Smith-Shawver. April 16th, he made his start in front of about 1,600 people in the high A, and less than 2 months later, he's now starting on a
making
Friday
his
night
MLB debut.
40,000 plus Braves fans. Now, he said yesterday, if someone would have told me this 2 months ago, he would have laughed in their face. But now he's really excited to take advantage of this opportunity. He said Cranny told him a few days ago he would start.
That's right, baby. Come on, Smith.
Okay, let's
show
do it.
us the reason you're here.
And advice from the guys, trust your stuff, throw strikes, and if you get ahead of hitters, it makes the game a whole lot easier. So that's his focus for tonight. He's excited for the opportunity, and guys, we're excited.
Fireworks going off at Truist Stadium, baby. Your Atlanta Braves have just taken the field. Woo, here we go. So when they come up to bat, Washington's going to have Lane Thomas at bat. On deck would be Luis Garcia, and in the hole will be Joey Meneses. Now we faced the Washington Nationals early in the season. I think they may have been our second or third series of the season.
Let's see the lineup that he is facing.
I'd have to go back and look. I think they were our second series of the season.
Luis Garcia, Joey Meneses will be the top three in that order for Dave Martinez and company.
Welcome in, everybody. Oh, let's get the lineup uncovered for you guys.
So that's one of the things. My first one is for him.
Get the interactive rolling here for you.
You only get a chance to do this once, so have fun. Your family's here, but
give that a second to load up. Unblock it here.
Perspective, patience. Josiah Gray's got some good numbers, but one
I'd like to say welcome in, everybody. Thank you for stopping and supporting the channel tonight.
Walks his last 5 games. So
hey, if you haven't done so yet, we have a small 10-like goal for tonight's stream. If we hit that 10-like goal, we'll switch it on up to 20 and see if we can't make that 20. The ultimate goal every night is to hit at least 20. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? So, but we start out small. We start with the small 10. We're currently sitting at 5 likes already, so if you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up, baby. And you might as well hit that subscribe button and join the Outlaw Club, baby. Let's do it. More the merrier.
All that film together and stuff. They did an unbelievable job. I know everybody knew we had fun up here.
I came prepared.
Hard work. And I just got to say, phenomenal.
Got some honey roasted peanuts, wife bought for me.
It was absolutely tremendous and spectacular, and kudos to all involved. That was a special 3 hours.
Here comes the youngster's first pitch.
A special first start for AJ Smith-Shawver as his first pitch comes in high and inside here at 7:22 local in Atlanta. So his debut 5 days ago in Arizona, out of the bullpen, 2 1/3. Faced 8 batters.
Okay, I guess this isn't his debut. He debuted in Arizona out of the bullpen. All right. But it's his first MLB start. Do you know the count? That's going to be a fly ball out to Harris. Could not make the catch. That is going to be a leadoff single.
But he couldn't corral it. And Lane Thomas reaches with a leadoff single.
We are. We certainly are, Kenneth.
Michael was going to get that one and got a good jump on it.
That's right. We are. I've been excited.
He had to put it out.
I barely slept. Oh, that was in his glove and it bounced out. That would have been an amazing catch. Harris is such a stud out there in the field. Swing and a miss.
I kind of mentioned the quote that Smith-Shawver said the other day. If you would have told him that he was going to already be in the center of a major league diamond at age 20, he said he would have laughed in your face. And that's not because he didn't have confidence in himself. He just has been doing it for such a short amount of time. Here comes the second pitch.
Down in the dirt. 1-1.
In this sport of baseball is you get later draft
Garcia with a 271 average on the season, 5 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a 6.97 OPS.
And if that happens, it doesn't matter if you're the
1-1 the count, no outs, runner on first, top of the first, tie game. Down in the dirt.
The Braves took him in the 7th round out of high school. But for most of his high school career, he was playing third base.
Oh, looks like my camera.
Quarterback of the high school football team. In fact,
okay.
Texas Tech wanted to bring him in to be a quarterback.
Yeah, I see my camera froze up.
Throw it 75 times a game and take 4.
Unfortunately, I have the Elgato face cam.
They can last a little while.
And I don't know if anybody else has this issue that may have one. That's going to be foul ball.
But
when I run mine,
that
on
he really
1080p,
didn't
60
even get a chance
frames.
to play varsity until his junior year.
As you
and
see,
he
it
was the
froze
third
up.
baseman. So it was a
Now,
travel ball coach
it doesn't
between his
actually
junior
freeze the
and senior year
cam
in high
up.
school that said,
The software
"You
will
wanna
continue
pitch?"
working.
He said, "Oh, I'll try it." And he went out there and he was
But
throwing
through
95.
OBS, it freezes it.
Unbelievable. Runner goes.
There goes the runner. That's going to go to the outfield. That's going to be extra bases.
So Lane Thomas
Washington now with a man sitting on third. No outs, 3-2 the count.
Well, we have
Not a
not
good
seen
start.
too many times this year Sean Murphy make a bad throw. That was a bad jump. If this throws anywhere close, the Braves have him. And he pulled that on the other side of the
All right,
bag where
there we go.
couldn't get to it.
Should
That
be
was a
back
good
up and
pitch to
running.
throw.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by.
Look how far the ball beat him there, but
Oh, yeah, they would have had him out if Arcia could have fielded that ball.
Let that ball get by him.
Murphy just
So now nobody out. And a runner
Murphy
at third
just
here.
had it a little
and
wonky
this is
for him.
what
He
I mean by
couldn't field it.
control your emotions, Brandon, in this type of game here. You look, trading out for a ground ball right here and then get 2 more. You don't. Would you love to keep him at third? Absolutely, but just don't let the.
Hey, thank you for that like. We are now 4 likes away from our 10 like
Field
goal.
back.
If you're new in the channel and you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up.
Right center.
That's going to be a drop in there. Washington's going to score. 1-0.
And Lane Thomas will come home, and the Nationals grab a 1-0 lead.
Now,
Well, both hits pretty similar. from
Smith-Shawver
Thomas and
he's been throwing a lot of
Both
jump
off the end of
pitches
the
right
bat,
now.
good pitch, nothing you can do about it. Keep
That one
pitching.
was a good one, and the batter got it. But we'll see how long they keep him in there if he starts giving up runs. Foul ball. That one was up and out of the box, and the batter swung and fouled it.
Very little major league time, but they took 2 different paths.
Joey Meneses,
You have
a
guy,
305 average,
Smith-Shawver,
2
who
home runs,
got called up
30
so
ribbies on the
quickly.
season,
Meneses
and a
spent 10 years in the
7.49
minors and
OPS.
debuted in the majors last year at age 30.
Come on, youngster.
Yeah, he's got to be looking at him.
You just
saying,
gotta
"Good to
calm
see
down."
you, buddy."
Yeah, how'd you get up here so
Yeah,
quick,
got
kid?
20 years old.
It was only 28 minor league appearances for Smith-Shawver, excuse me, before
Shawver.
being called up.
0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch.
This one sent out to right.
That's going to be out to Acuna, who's going to get under it for an easy can of corn. That's an out. Out number
You got
1.
a lot. You got Schuster, Smith-Shawver now. J.J. Smith-Schuster. He's got a lot of action
The
going
first game you and I had, Jared Schuster in St. Louis, we said it reminds
Such
us
a
of
beautiful-
J.J. Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
Beautiful day out there today. And
Juju.
speaking of that, Jeremy,
Now we're
I
all
seen that you had asked me how the air situation was going.
Wide receiver, by the way.
They're able to make it here yesterday. The new air's been installed.
Jamer Candelario is the
I
cleanup
did
hitter.
stream yesterday, so that it was good, but certainly wasn't a cheap fix by any means. It seems the only explanation we could get from the power company is that the transformer blew, and it sent
Pop back behind
it sent
home plate,
a
and
real-
play.
real big power surge through the house, and unfortunately things that weren't protected with surge protectors.
So we talked about the Braves' 5-game win.
It wasn't
streak.
just our
That's
air
coming on a
conditioner.
4-game
We
skid. Their game
actually
yesterday
lost 2 of our TVs.
Got postponed because of those Canadian wildfires.
So yeah,
All the way down to the DC.
Couple
area.
days ago,
Before air
4
quality,
a.m.
they postponed it.
there goes the
Another
runner.
chance to someone.
They got him this time.
Makes the most of it.
Woo! There you go, baby. Nice throw, Murphy.
It's gonna stand, but it's a little closer. They're gonna
Yeah.
shift because he kinda
Take your
tapped
ass
it
to the
chest.
bench.
I didn't know if the arm got close to getting in.
Yeah,
but
we're
the throw
good
kept
now.
beat
It's
him.
just, a little rough when you lose 2 TVs and a $600 air conditioner. So,
See right there.
Ooh.
Might
uh-oh.
have beat it, but they're not going to challenge it.
Oh, he did beat it.
Oh man, I'm a little surprised.
I'm surprised,
That's pretty
too.
clear cut.
Wonder if they saw that look. Washington.
Now,
Washington
thank you.
did
Very
not
good.
challenge it.
absolutely.
It definitely, he did not make the tag in time.
So Garcia.
The man
caught
would have been
stealing,
safe,
threw away.
and Washington didn't challenge it. We
Well,
got
again,
away
you
with
gotta
one.
be
There
so
we go.
quick, and you don't know what replays they saw. Maybe they didn't have the vantage point that we did.
Well, and you always got to weigh the options.
There's a strike.
Do that, and it's
Full count, full boat, baby.
Might be a bigger moment here sooner.
And now Smith-Shawver, a chance to get out of the top of the first.
Foul ball.
Flare,
it's in play. Riley calls it. He's under it. That's it. We're heading to the bottom of the first, baby. Washington taking an early lead, 1-0. Now it's time for us to make a comeback, baby. That's right. So, Kenneth, I kind of thought, I thought maybe I would have done it at the 7th inning stretch, but I think I'll just do it like I did the other night, where just every so often during a commercial break or something, we'll hand them out. If you guys are just joining and you don't know what we're talking about, I have something here that in the community votes. If the community is correct for every game of a series, then of who wins, if the team that the community has voted to win wins every game of a series, the following first game of the next series, I will hand out random gifts. The random gifts tonight will be Steam game keys. If you're not familiar with Steam, Steam is a gaming platform. Gaming, PC gaming, Xbox, PlayStation. It's a gaming platform that is free to download, free to use, free everything. You could buy games, sell games, trade games. And I'll tell you, there's some things in the Steam store that are worth big bucks. Like my brother-in-law got a CSGO knife. All it is a digital picture of a knife. But he got $1,400 in the Steam trade system. Somebody paid him $1,400 for that little Steam game, knife picture. Craziness. But anyways, it's free. It's free to download, free to use. There's free to play games. You can buy games, trade games. Like I said, what you'll do is I'll post the keys in the chat. You got to be the first one to grab that key out of the chat. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the redeem section, post that in there, and redeem it. The first one to redeem it will get that game for free for life. That's all you got to do. But you got to act quick because there's only one redeem per key. So we will do that. Yeah, he's home. He's home. I asked him if he was going to join us, and he didn't even respond to me. The only thing he responded to me with was LOL.
Career start for Josiah Gray.
Who joined us in the channel? Hey, my brother.
Has the adrenaline worn off from last night, partner?
Joining us for the stream?
Yeah, I think
all right.
So. The 7th inning will probably hit.
Don't fall asleep over there. I need you. Acuna high in the air to left.
All right, everybody. We got a good buddy of mine that just joined us in Discord. Let me turn his mic on here. It's Mr. Goose is going to join us for some of the stream tonight. He said he might not be able to make the whole stream, but he's going to join us for some of it. Welcome in, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And a couple buddies said they felt.
Well, the Braves have been playing some really good ball the last several games. We swept the Mets in a 3-game series. We're moving on to Washington. Let's hope we get that golden broom.
That is not easy, especially with a pitch clock and
so while I was talking to everybody, Ronald Acuna Jr. was up to bat, and I didn't see how he got out, but they got him out. So we have Matt Olson. Olson's going to chop it over to first. They're going to run, touch the bag, out number 2.
Well, it certainly had
does not look like it's rubbing off from last night yet.
We'll see.
But here comes big man Austin Riley.
And Brad Jones on their team. A guy named Kenny Tracy here that works.
Yeah, bro, you missed a really good game last night.
That if your name's Larry, you can go to
the final score was 13-10. Bottom of the 10th.
Yeah, how about
A
that?
3-run home run walk-off from Ozzie Albies to win the game. 32 hits between the two teams.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I mean, that shows a phenomenal batting, but it shows very questionable pitching on both teams, you know, to allow that many hits and that many runs.
Was it a bullpen game?
Not for us, it wasn't. But we made the Mets go deep. I think they switched pitchers at least a minimum of 6 times. Hey Maverick, how you doing, buddy? Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but Goose and I are sitting in Discord.
Out of that whole thing last night too, though. Austin Riley 4 for 6 last night with 5 bullets and just continues to.
All right, 3-0 the count to Austin Riley, 2 outs. Riley with a 281 average, 11 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. That's ball 4. So the Atlanta Braves have the tying run on first.
Several points this year, but you get Riley back to full speed. You get Michael Harris going, which he has started to do the last couple. There's no break in this.
Let me get.
No, it's the deepest line in the National League, and you know I will argue that with anybody.
Get over into our games folder here.
Going, and we've seen now what they can do to you. 5 games against the Diamondbacks, 3 with the Mets.
Murphy hammers that, but he's ahead of it.
I always say this, every single inning, that pitcher, Gray's going to go out there tonight, and he's going to look on the on-deck circle.
Disclaimer, guys, I do not know what the rating's going to be. I don't know if a game will be mature. I don't know none of that. So, disclaimer, if any of you are underage, I do not know what game ratings these games are because I buy them in bulk and I buy them as random keys. I have no idea, none of what the game will be.
Going offensively, I think the great news, Braves are what, 9 games up on them?
For the bulk ones that I buy like that. I do have some games that I do know what they are. And we will hand out a couple of them tonight.
Continue to be the closest team, 3.5 back. Yeah, I mean, they just continue to kind of hang in there. But Brian Snitker has his team 14 games above 500, tied for the best spot they've been in all season. And you said it last night on the broadcast, Jeff, but you look at this little stretch the Braves.
I take it he must be off doing something.
Now you got Washington.
Doesn't seem like he's joining us. No, I was talking about
a chance for the Braves
old
to improve
Maverick
that record even more.
Bernie.
You can also look, lost 2 or 3 in Oakland, so you have to show up and play.
I texted him and asked him if he wanted to join me in Discord. You know, a yes or no question, and I sat there waiting for a response, waiting for it.
This is Austin Riley. Mitt came off of Abrams.
I was worried that Austin might have came.
Here I'm jabbering, and Riley got a double. There we go. Or no, Riley stole the bait. No. I thought somebody got walked. Oh, okay, yeah. Riley stole the base. There we go, baby.
Come off the bag here. They're not
after about 5 minutes, he responds to it with LOL.
Well, it's hard to tell. But
so I was like, okay. I was like,
what, you guys miss
Garcia's glove.
What's that?
Okay. Did you miss me?
So the tying run
no,
is second.
Not at all.
3-2.
Haha. Right.
Who is that?
No, check.
It's Ernie.
Who do you think it is?
Back-to-back walks.
It's old Mav.
That's what we talked about. That's the Achilles heel of Josiah.
Couldn't think of the name. I knew the smell, but I couldn't think of the name.
And you can tell how frustrated.
No, I'm headed over to my friend's house. They got dinner for me. I don't have no food in the house right now. I got home. I had to clean up after the dog and get some stuff squared away in the house. Look at all the mail that came in this week. I also got Xfinity to send me another modem because after this month, the modem that I'm on right now goes down. I've got another one as a backup on my plan.
Oh, there you go. And you know, with you guys have had that modem for so long, it's very possible you'll get a decent, you know, another good one that. I mean, you don't really have that. You don't really have issues with your internet, anyways. But
no, but I did do away with the home number or the home phone and the cable, so because hell, I don't watch TV.
Yep. So if you guys are wondering. That is Maverick from over at Maverick Sports that has joined us that you're hearing talking now. Let me give him a shout-out plug in here. Top right corner of your screen there, you'll find a link to his channel heading up.
That will do it. They'll have to throw down.
That's Maverick Sports.
Hey, guys.
Braves strand 2, and we head to the second.
Hey, guys. Lane, Kenneth, Jeremy, everybody. Thank you.
Laney.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, no worries. Sorry, guys. I've been away. I've been gone all week. But I did post a few things while I was at the old hotel, while I was at work. So, but I am back home. But unfortunately, I'm heading out to go get free dinner because I have no food in my house. But I'm going to be home Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we're going to be trying to do possibly a stream or two while I'm at home and while I'm getting stuff squared away at the house. But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that has said all the kind words over the last couple weeks, everybody. I definitely do appreciate it.
And I appreciate you guys being good people and good-hearted people towards him. He definitely needed that during his time of need.
Yep. But oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nope, go ahead. No, floor's yours.
I thought I let everybody know my mom was cremated. She is. I got her ashes, so we are good to go there. And so trying to piece all the pieces in the puzzle together, but we're getting there slowly but surely. But thank you everybody for tuning in to GB from C Sports Network while I've been gone, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. He definitely does help me out. He's been holding the fort down, guys. I know he's been on a schooling or grunt work on YouTube, but guys, you don't know. It's hard to stay busy on YouTube and also have a full-time job, but I'm trying to do it, but it's hard. But I'm going to keep trying at it. But if I'm not on, you can check him out. Check GB at C Sports Network. So,
also, guys, we'll give a shout out to On the Go with CeeLo. Go to your YouTube search if you haven't been to his channel. Head on over to the YouTube search. Type in On the Go with CeeLo. That's C-L-O. Another great streamer. He's on the road to 5,000 subscribers. He's just about there. He might actually be there now. The last time I seen, he was like 4,600, 4,700. So yeah, check him out. He's definitely another great streamer. He streams Braves games, NASCAR, hockey, all kinds of stuff. Great streamer. Check him out.
Just missed.
1 and 2 the count.
Great pitch.
Who'd we drop and have reconnect?
That's been the impressive thing.
Oh, it's me. I had to put you on my headset. I'm fixing to walk in the store.
Oh, I see. When you say headset, it must just be some little tiny thing, huh?
Yeah, it's just one that sits on my neck, Bluetooth.
Okay. You know, all the years that we've been gaming, it's like, you know, when we talk headsets, kind of think it's like
oh yeah, you think it's big? No.
I think this is one of the most impressive things. He said he's asking all the right questions. He's working hard.
All right, next break, everybody. Or no, we'll wait until we go to the top of the third. So on the break between the bottom of the second and the top of the third, we're going to hand out a random game key. Let me explain it to you. This will be a Steam game key. You need to have the Steam game client installed. If you don't have it, we're going to be handing out keys throughout the stream, so head on over to your Google search, search up Steam, download and install the Steam game client. It's free.
The clubhouse together, though,
Free to use, free to download.
It's a bundle of fun.
You can buy games, trade games, sell games. There's collectible things that you can trade, and their community store is huge, guys. Like, just check it out. But anyways, you'll take that key, you'll head on over to your Steam game client. You're going to go to the redeem section. You're going to paste that in there and claim it. Now remember, it's one redeem per key. So when I post it in the chat, you need to be quick and grab that and head on over there and post that in and get it claimed. You don't want it to go wait too long, somebody else will grab it. So, like I said, if you don't already have Steam, you can Google it and get it installed, and yeah, be ready, because we're going to be handing them out throughout the stream.
So 1 on, 1 out.
Smith-Shawver has just now walked another guy.
That was cool.
Great. Yeah.
He's not having an overly impressive start here, but it's keeping us relevant. Of course, we're only in the top of the second, so.
The fact that I'm whether I've seen or not, the fact that
so we got Corey Dickerson at the plate with a 255 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a 755 OPS. That's going to be a grounder, going to run into 2. There's 2, baby. Double play.
Oh, yeah.
We're heading to the bottom of the second.
Let's see if the boys can put a score on the board.
Yeah, we definitely need one.
Yeah, especially after last night.
Maybe their bats were all batted out. Yeah, I know, right? 13 home runs for the Braves, 10 home runs for the Mets, 32. I think it was something like 32 hits between the two teams.
Yeah.
I mean, those are phenomenal batting numbers. But it has a lot to say that the pitching staffs they weren't on key last night. But I'll tell you, they certainly went to they went to their bullpen way more than we did.
True.
We even had old Uncle Jesse. He made me eat crow. Made me eat crow, man.
Really?
Well, he come up and he loaded the bases, dude, and then finally got with it. And when he loaded the bases, I was like, get him out of there. I'm like, get him out, pull him. And the guy made me eat crow because he got out of the inning without giving up anything. I like being wrong for things like that. It's nice to be proven wrong. Guys come out and show you up.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the times when it's nice being wrong.
You got that right.
We'll get a little music going in between here while we're just talking. Last night, pour Larry a crown. I'll tell you, Chipper Jones and Frenchie and everybody, I think they did a phenomenal job with broadcasting. I would really like to have that group of guys back again, or even several times for doing the game. They did a great job, and I want to say thank you to them very much, guys. You guys were awesome, and I certainly hope to see you guys in the broadcasting a lot more in the future.
And you guys did well sharing the questions, getting involved.
Smile says it all.
Yeah. You know, he described that home run, Jeff, the way you described.
Want to know the count? Ozzie Albies.
When he hit the ball, I didn't feel anything.
256 average, 14 homers, 42 RBIs, and a 794 OPS.
I think maybe you described it to me.
Foul ball. 1-1 the count.
You hit it that square,
That's what I said.
you feel nothing.
So I see you must got some more games installed there, Guso. Can't remember what it was that said you were playing though.
It was the.
Let's see what the last one that I had downloaded was Hitman.
Hitman, yep, I think that's what it said. Hey, did you get your free copy of Payday 2? Epic's got it for free.
I'll have to snag that.
That's right, guys. Epic Games. Another game client. This is for gaming. Epic is really good to have. They give out free games every Thursday. Every Thursday. And then during the holiday season for Christmas, they have like 15 days, 15 or 18 days leading up to Christmas and after that they hand out free games. Can't ask for anything better. Right now it's payday 2 that they got going on for a free game.
Well, Ozzie's got swag.
That'll be through June.
Better than others.
He pulls it off.
Yes.
12th? I'm thinking off the top of my head. I know it's June 6th through maybe the 14th.
Josiah Gray
might be through the 14th.
And already 3 walks for Gray through the first 6 hitters.
Wow, 3 walks for Gray, the Washington pitcher, through 6 hitters.
Is that fastball command for him?
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do a lot of people that hop in on your that are in the game chat with you? Are they gamers? Do they play games?
There's been a few. There's been a few, but the ones that actually like talk in the chat and whatnot. I'm not exactly sure how many actually play games, to be honest. I know several of them have said that they don't. I don't remember who it was the last stream that I handed out games. He got 4 of them because nobody else was claiming them. But the fifth one was Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. And somebody beat him to that one. He didn't get that one. Yeah, he enjoyed that night, man. He got 4 free games out of it.
Yeah, that was Skate, wasn't it?
Skate, yes. Yep.
Yes. See, I remember. I got a good memory.
I just see so many names come through, and
I know.
Old age, you know. My mind's not iron trap it used to be.
Yeah.
It's not the iron trap it used to be, baby.
I know. It happens to all of us. Sorry about that.
It's funny. Ernie tells me
Gets away from Ruiz.
I didn't know he was going to get off work early and be home already, right? So I texted him and asked him if he was wanting to come on Discord when I started streaming for his drive home. He messages me and says, I just got home. Just got home a little bit ago and had to do this or this. Well, then I got to look and it said he had posted a YouTube short like 2 or 3 hours before that. It's like, now wait a minute, he hadn't been home for a couple hours at least.
That allowed Riley and Murphy to advance. Same thing.
I'd say that was him that bounced out. You still there, Gusso?
Wow,
yep, I'm still here.
Wild pitch! Albies is going to move to third, so we now have a runner in scoring position 90 feet away, baby.
Let's go. Sorry, I had to hook you up back up to my truck.
Not in the big legs.
Oh, does that make you disconnect?
Yeah, well, it does because it'll still be on my my little headset.
Now, huge break for the Braves. I mean, they're going to bring the infield in, but
trying to be hands-free, you know what I mean?
Kenneth says he plays games on his phone.
Hey, games on the phone, games on a PC, console, whatever.
Ozuna skies it. That's not going to be deep enough, obviously.
Ozuna's going to be out with an easy can of corn.
Smith reels it in for the first out. So it is Orlando.
1 out. Ozzie Albies still on third, 90 feet away.
Remember, he tied the ball game with his shot.
I think Ozuna's month of May is gone. This is June now.
Yeah, but he's still pretty relevant. He's still batting better than he did come April. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See if he can drive.
Well, I've also been hearing through the grapevine, guys. I've been steadily watching a lot of rumors flying around what the Braves may do for the trade deadline. They're talking about getting Galito from the Chicago White Sox. They may get Marcus Stroman from the Chicago Cubs.
Catcher, 24 years old. They gave him
And they may even go after old fan favorite. You know who that is, everybody. Bring the Pearls back to Atlanta. Bring them Pearls back to Atlanta. You know everybody. You know everybody who that is. Jock Peterson. Great Jock and Jorge Soler back to Atlanta.
That's going to tie the game, baby.
Yeah. See, sorry. I bring the luck, baby. Come on.
Sorry about that.
That works. No worries, brother. Hey, I bring in the luck tonight. See? Sorry about last night, dude. I mean, I got back to the hotel and
hey, man,
I went up to the room and yeah, and I crashed. So
that's just like I've told you, every stream, Kenneth is always asking about you. He cares about you quite a bit.
Yeah.
So he's always asking, hey, Mav going to stop by tonight? Are we going to see Mav? And it's like, I don't know. I'm like, I talked to him earlier in the day, but I haven't seen him. I'm like, so I texted you while I was streaming, and I assumed something that came up. Actually, I'll be honest, I got a little worried because it's like, man, I know he's off work and he's not responding. I hope he's okay. But then I got home.
Yeah, well, I got home and I had to clean up after the dog and give her more water because she ran out of water today. She had just barely enough water to make her last for a half a day. So I did pretty well on that. And then I went in there on the computer and I fired up the computer. But you know what? I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and rest my eyes for about 30 minutes. And then about that time, you were texting me on the phone, hey, you want to come in Discord? And I was like, because I had my friend call me. They said the dinner was ready. I was like, okay. So I was like, damn. And right about the time you were texting me about coming on Discord.
All right, everybody, get your copy and paste ready because here comes the first random game key of the night.
Get it, everyone.
Disclaimer. I do not know what the ERA ratings, I think that's what that's called. I don't know if they are, I don't know if they're adult games. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be there's no nudity games, nothing like that, so don't worry. But I'm just saying, I do not know the rating of the games because these are all random game keys. So with that said, remember, copy this key, head on over to your Steam game client, paste it in, and the game be the first one to do it, and the game is yours. There it is, baby. There is the first key of the night.
Get it, everyone. Get it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That's right, baby. I've been waiting for this for a while. Oh, I got super excited. We get another one because since this is our first one, the next one, once everybody gets used to this happening, the next one is, I've already bought them. They are every game key that I got in that bundle. Every game is worth $49.99. So every game for that for our next Golden Broom night, every game will be worth $49.99. I have no idea what games they are though. It's just they are guaranteed to be at least $49.99.
Let's get them there.
But I just don't know what games.
And the RBI and home run numbers may look pedestrian. Remember, he missed
and forward
with that.
And I'll tell you what, G2A guys, G the number 2 and then A.com. Great place to go buy your games. Another great place, HumbleBundle.com. Humble Bundle is all for charity. Everything you give on that website goes to charity. So that's I do a lot of I get a lot of our games from Humble Bundle because it supports charity when you buy them.
Yep.
I paid $3.90 for 10 keys. that are guaranteed to be every game to be equivalent of $49.99.
A lot of people were surprised.
Roger that.
Michael Soroka was sent
If
back
I
to
had
AAA
more
for
money
starts,
last night when I bought them,
but he
I
felt
would have
like this
bought
was the
way
move that
more of them.
Smith-Shawver was ready. And also felt like Soroka had some stuff.
There was still like two more bundles at that price.
But the captain of the infield says no problem.
Out number one, baby.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, out two. Out two. Here I'm blabbing my mouth and not keeping up with the game.
Players coming up through the system, I'm sure, but
It's all right. No worries, man.
An infield with these 4 guys.
Let's see how we're doing with the
A
likes.
little easier to have confidence.
All right, guys, we're currently sitting at 8 likes. Can we get 2 more to reach our first goal of 10 likes?
Top of the order here,
We need 2 likes.
Thomas.
If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up.
Just think about the ride this year alone for Smith-Shawver. We gave you an overview from his high school days, but in April 16th this year, he was pitching an A-ball. May 5th, AA.
I tell you, I am
May
seriously
19th,
considering
AAA,
scheduling
and then here in June,
an appointment with a
in the major
chiropractor.
leagues.
I just wonder
hitch in
what
your
it would
get-along?
feel like.
Larry's crown.
What's that?
Little hitch in your get along?
Yeah, just such pressure headaches as of late.
2-strike pitch comes
Oh, yeah.
from
I'm
Thomas.
sure Larry will have one waiting for him when he turns 21.
And I can feel it. I haven't went to a chiropractor in years.
First strikeout of the night.
I think I was
for
probably
Yeah, you're definitely going to
23.
crack.
All right, so that's
You're definitely going to crack.
down. Tie game 1-1. We're heading to the bottom of the third. I hope so. I've been watching YouTube videos, that of like the chiropractor stuff where now they got that some kind of neck strap that they put on you and they pull your neck. I kind of would like to try that one.
Right.
I'm just afraid of them messing me up because when I was 23 years old, now we have degenerative back disease in our family, and I have it. The last time, now it's been a long while, quite a few years now since I threw my back out. But the last time, all I did was bend over to put a garden hose underneath the barn door. I was doing calf chores, and it popped. Well, when they did the x-rays, they came in and told me it looked like I had a back of a 97-year-old man.
Wow.
So, yeah. And when I was 23, I went to a chiropractor, and they adjusted my hips. And when he popped it, like, basically, what happens every now and then, like me throwing my back out, just bending over, right at the base of, right above your butt, you got the bottom of your spine. It always pops there and then just hurts like hell and flames, feels like it's on fire. Well, when he popped my hips, it did that. And I walked. I had like a 10-block walk to walk home. I couldn't even walk. I left his place. I was able to walk about a block and a half, and I couldn't walk anymore. I was in so much pain. A good Samaritan seen me crawling on the ground because I couldn't walk. I mean, I was in so much pain. Good Samaritan stopped and helped me to their car and brought me home, helped me into my house, and I was on bed rest for about 3.5 weeks after that. Never went to a chiropractor again.
But that is an unbelievable. Look at this.
And so you want to go back and just roll the fucking dice. Nice.
Team we're playing on the bottom.
Yeah.
7.
On the wild side. Living on the wild side.
Living on the wild side.
Yep.
Quite the difference.
Thank you, Kenneth, for that.
Yep.
And Mark Bowman tweeted that out earlier today, and I looked at it. Oh my God!
Just to let you know, everybody, that I'm experiencing high blood pressure, which I've got to get to a doctor.
That's stress, brother. I'm sure stress has got a lot to do with it.
No, I don't.
It does, but I'm starting to learn how to manage it a little bit better than I was a month ago. But like I said, I'm doing a little bit better now. But every so often, that blood pressure tends to creep up there a little bit, and I just gotta chill out, think happy thoughts, and then eventually got to get to a doctor and see see what they can do for me, because I mean I'm getting older. I'm not getting any younger. That's for sure.
All right.
Jesus. You guys are falling apart, and I'm the old guy.
I know, right?
Well, you got to remember, I did let myself go for well over 10 years, so. There
we go. Sorry about the interactive, guys. It was being a little bit of craziness.
3 straight games, down 3
It should
runs.
be up and rolling for you now.
That's the first time that's happened against the Mets in their franchise history. First time it's happened for the Braves since 1894.
I remember that one.
You were there for that, weren't you? Boy, it was a hot September that year.
And they also broke the streak, 122 straight games of the Mets winning when they were leading after the 8th inning.
8, yeah, a lot of strange things in that series. Here's what I want to know, though.
Matt Olson 0 for 1 tonight. He grounded out in the first.
It said that the Braves
1 and 2 the count, 1 out.
3 times in the 1800s. Like, how accurate are those records?
Man, I don't know.
With the quill, pen, and ink, who's the?
You wonder sometimes how accurate stuff was in like 1930.
Yeah.
50 years before that.
You're gonna tell
driving
me
wagons to the game.
How confident are we?
I'll tell you, last night's broadcast, listening to those guys reminisce, and every break they were showing highlight plays of these guys' careers. I mean, it was an awesome broadcast.
Well,
I enjoyed it. But just listening to a lot of their stories, man, was really cool.
Oh, that's our statistician who's taking the night off.
All right, everybody, we are 1 like away from that 10-like goal. Thank you so much for those that have helped. If you haven't done so already and you'd like to help us reach that goal, hit that thumbs up.
Swing and a miss.
Matt Olson, swing and a miss, strike 3.
For the Nats right-hander.
Matt Olson is really on a slump.
And you can just see the pitches to Olson there.
He is on a super big slump.
The stuff is there.
We haven't seen him go yard in quite some time.
In that deal with the Dodgers, if I remember right. For
Max Scherzer, Trey Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
You guys are there, right?
Line in 2021.
Yep, we're here.
Right. Well, it gets quiet and sometimes makes me kind of worry that something ain't correct.
Part of that big trade.
Oh, I'm here, buddy. I'm here. Don't worry.
You're off to DC.
Yeah, Matt Olson's on a slump. He hasn't hit a homer since he hit one on top of the chop house.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think like May 24th, or May 24th. It's either been since May 24th or 26th, I think, since his last home run.
He was walking so many guys because he was so worried about swinging.
1-1 the count. Austin Riley.
And
big swing and a miss.
Him, hey, 3 pitches
strike
or less
2.
Is going to get you deeper into games.
We have 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd.
Well,
tie game, 1-1.
You throw strikes, get ahead. There's going to be foul balls, pitches people take, but it's.
And then I believe the day after it'll be like a 1:35 Eastern. Kenneth, I believe. I'd have to look here real quick.
Days that to me, you don't see the chase as much today as you did, 20 years ago to me.
Yeah. Game 2 would be 4:10 p.m. Eastern, and Game 3 would be a 1:35 p.m. Eastern.
And he swings and misses. That's some of that good stuff Josiah Gray has. A 1-2-3, bottom of the 4th.
So Austin Riley strikes out for out number 3. We're heading to the top of the 4th. And with that said, guys, get your copy and paste ready, baby. Get that copy paste ready. Where did my keys go?
Fish and get dropped like it's hot.
I tell them to get their stuff ready, and here I'm not ready. I'll get with it. I'll get with it.
That's called operator error, buddy. Operator error.
Operators. All right, here we go. Here is the next random key. There it is. Be the first one to copy and paste that into your Steam game client redeem section, and the game could be yours for free. Be quick about it because there's only one redeem per key, guys. That is from me to you, thanking you for all the support that you've given me. Thank you guys so much. Golden Broom Night, baby. That's what we're going to call it or something. We're having the Golden Broom Night. And matter of fact, you know what? There you go. We're going to double up. There's another chance. Grab that key quick, head on over, and get that redeem. If you're new in and you don't know what I'm talking about, these are Steam game keys. If you have the gaming platform Steam, copy that key, head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, redeem game, paste it in there, and if you're the first to do so, the game is yours for free for life. No strings attached, just from me to you, because I want to say thank you for all the support you guys have shown.
7-2 in the fourth in Pittsburgh.
Smith-Shawver's first pitch will be a strike.
When it happens, that is...
You know, Chipper was great in many facets, but I think the thing that impressed me the most...
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by.
About being an A+ season ticket member.
We are 1 like away from that 10-like goal. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that thumbs up.
Backhanded Arcia. Well, he did all
oh, great attempt from Arcia, but he just couldn't make the throw. So we have a leadoff single.
It was just funny too. Every once in a while, looking down, seeing him with the blue glasses, really having to dig in to see.
I think that was also funny because it was great that they put you guys on camera all the time, and he and Glav with their spectacles, like overlooking their scorecards. Oh, so much gold.
Down in the dirt, ball 1. Joey Meneses 0 for 1 tonight. He flew out in the first.
Oh, no.
Joey has a 304 average on the season with 2 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a 746 OPS.
DH Joey Meneses way.
Here comes the pitch. Down in the dirt, ball 2.
Check it. No.
Smith-Shawver's got, he's throwing some pretty terrible balls already.
First base coach down there, by the way. Of course, that's...
It is I will give it to him that it is his first MLB start.
Those guys getting a chance to catch up over the 3 games.
But he did come in. He did come in and out of the bullpen for one of the Arizona games. Oof, that was way high and out. 3-0.
Well, this is where a young pitcher too now. You're coming through the lineup a second time.
Little nervous.
You know, the guys have seen you for the Nats, so AJ, you don't want to try to do more than you have to do either.
Murphy's going to get the rally started.
Well, there's a strike to make it 3-1.
That was pretty generous of the ump there, I'll tell you that, because that was more outside than it was in.
From the umpire, he's given a couple inches inside to these right-handed hitters.
See, even the commentator said it too.
Riley.
Gonna run a double. There's one. Oh, we only got one. Ozzie fielded it, but fell off the bag, it looked like. 1 out. But we got the force out at second, so. It's well placed, but I see. Oh, he didn't even touch the bag.
Just to make sure. I think he had his foot on, but you just.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take off for just a minute. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Garcia did a little.
All right, brother.
See you, buddy.
Ball 1.
Yeah, it's a good point about Smith-Shawver going through the lineup for the second time. He didn't do that out of the pen against Arizona.
No.
He faced 8 batters, retired 7 of them.
Yeah, and look, you can see.
Fly foul ball.
Man, I know these days they got all the film you could ever need. Still not the same as getting up there and seeing velocity, seeing how it comes out of his hand.
1-1 the count. 1 out, runner on first. Tie game at 1. Down in the dirt.
by Sean Murphy.
Boy, this kid's got to settle down, son.
Chipper talk yesterday, because I've told you, he's the smartest guy, smartest hitter I ever played with, hands down. And you know, he's in there now with these players, and he's told me there's so much info they have in there. I mean, they have a stat or something for everything, telling you this and that, and some of it's very helpful. But like you said, sometimes watching the game is the best way you can improve. You can pick up what a pitcher's doing, if he's tipping, if he's falling into a pattern, and he was as good as anybody at that.
You and I had a conversation early in the year coming off the World Baseball Classic. In that event, they didn't have the iPads, so the players, right? Yeah, so the players were forced to watch the game, and they talked about how
2-1 the count. Here comes the pitch.
And then he said, you know,
Bobby, ball 3.
Coach Magallanes was the Mexican hitting coach, and that's what he said. Until the Final Four, you couldn't use iPads because not every team had them. And he said it was unbelievable.
For those of you that are BKFC fans, BKFC 44 is live right now.
Smith-Shawver,
free prelims currently running right now on YouTube.
And we're not saying that the iPads aren't useful. Of course they are. Of course they are.
Man, let me tell you, there's so much good stuff now. But
Smith-Shawver just walked the batter. So now we have runners on first and second.
Be involved.
1 out, top of the 4th, tie game at 1.
That's what the best do.
We got Dominic Smith 0 for 1 on the day. He had a fly out in the second.
4th, Nats with 2 on. Dom Smith
swing and a miss.
Well, we talked about the stuff for Josiah Gray. You can see the stuff for A.J. Smith-Shawver. Only pitched 110 innings in the minors before the call-up.
You know, I don't know how fair it would be, Goose, to get everybody set up, because you know there is a delay from between YouTube what they see and when it happens.
About guys like Smith-Shawver,
but you know, like in Discord, how we do the pick a number between such and such.
Yeah.
I don't know how fair that would be to do. You know, give everybody a chance to get their numbers in and go back and look for who wins that kind of thing.
Yeah.
High and tight, 2-2 to Smith.
Because I actually thought about going and purchasing like like a McDonald's gift card or
6 years with them.
Gift cards like that, you know, where they could actually go out in the world and use them.
Right.
Bouncing it in, so 3-2.
Yeah, I don't know.
Smith-Shawver having a
I
little
would think
trouble
there's
here with
got to be a way to make it work.
We have a full boat. Yeah, I'll probably have to research it. You know, like top ways that streamers give away, you know, do giveaways and things like that. You can see what's all out there.
Foul ball, stays 3-2.
Jeremy says he couldn't tell us because he doesn't game.
He's an old Nintendo guy.
Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
This one the
foul ball. We'll do it again.
Talk about guys who have their
gaming. You're right, Jeremy. Gaming can be expensive. Absolutely, it can.
To develop.
But to be honest, there's also really good games out there that you can play that are free.
Those misses, but it's fouled off.
Man, I think he's almost fouled off every pitch.
Warzone 2, the newest Call of Duty. That's free to play. The Battle Royale part. Now, if you want to play the multiplayer, you know, you got to shell out the money for that. But the Battle Royale, it's all free.
And we will have a 10.
Foul ball.
It's the other lesson. You get up here and you realize how these guys fight at this level.
Welcome in, everybody. Hey, if you're just joining us, the score is tied 1-1, top of the fourth. 1 out. Count is 3-2. Runner on first and second.
The 20-year-old trying to put away Dominic Smith. Another 3-2.
Yeah, if you'd have kept all your NES stuff back in '87, you'd be a rich man.
Olsen drifting way back.
I know it.
And he takes it for the second out. Thing was hit a mile.
That I know. But
yeah, I think
for me losing mine, and actually, to be honest, I've had several over the years, but my original kind of wasn't my fault.
Seen that a few times from Marcel.
You know, when I turned 18, I moved down with my dad and down to Missouri, and you know, uprooted my family. My wife, we already had our oldest daughter, and she was pregnant with our youngest.
Now Ruiz.
I had just turned 18. We moved down there for about 5 months, couldn't make it happen. And when we moved back, he was such a spiteful guy that he only allowed us to bring back two big black garbage bags full of clothes. That's all we were allowed to take. Now, when he moved us down there, he had one of those older 70s Dodge pickups that had the super long beds. It had a camper on it. That truck from front to back, bottom to top, was packed full of our stuff. That's how much stuff went down. We were allowed 2 garbage bags to come back.
This should get Smith-Shawver out of it.
And we just said to hell with it and left it, and because, you know, I wasn't going to fight with him about it. He wanted to be spiteful. You know, he just didn't want us to move. Thought we still wouldn't. All right, so that's going to retire the side. So we are heading to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if the Braves can't get the bats starting to warm up. How about and I had one too. It's escaping my mind right now. It was maybe the Sega Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast. It was sort of like the PlayStation, but they didn't make it very long. I think it was called the Sega Dreamcast. I could be wrong about that, but I think it was.
You're probably right.
I had my original. So when I moved down there, the Atari, my mom and stepdad had bought us kids when we were growing up back in the 80s. You know, Atari even. When the Ataris first come out, you know, there was Pitfall and Miss Pac-Man, Donkey, all the awesome games. I had that, you know, all that nostalgia stuff. And what I heard, and I've actually gone through this before on one of the previous streams, that all my collectible baseball cards, football cards, hockey cards, basketball, and I had some cards worth money. I think all my card books that I had, there was probably about $8,000 or $9,000 at that time. Card value, you know, from the magazines you'd buy to look and see how much that card was worth. There was like $8,000 or $9,000 worth of cards. When I moved down there, wasn't allowed to bring any of it back. Years later, I found out everything of ours, they put on a yard sale. Sold everything dirt cheap. Everything. Could you imagine somebody running into that?
Shit like that happens all the time.
Oh, I know it. People just don't know the value of what they got.
Pitcher in the major leagues. And when the Braves saw him in the first weekend of the season,
or some people, they just don't care.
He's only allowed 5 home runs in his.
They're well enough. They're well off to do, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm trying to remember who went deep that game.
Sean Murphy won the count.
Ozuna, Olsen, and Acuna.
Poppy went deep.
All right, let's get ready for the next break so I can hand out another couple keys here.
Up on May 1st in Miami.
How can you forget that?
You can't.
All right, have it. Yeah, Dreamcast was really nice.
2 home runs, hit that grand
And I
slam.
actually, like, I had the original Sega 32-bit system, and then you had the Sega CD that was an attachment that came with it. You didn't see them long either. I had all that. I mean, I had Atari, Nintendo, Sega, just all kinds of stuff. I'm a huge techno geek, guys. Currently, behind me in the closet, I have an original Nintendo again. I have a Sega. I wasn't able to replace everything, but over the years, I've gotten most of the game systems back. I've not been able to find an original Atari like I had, but I do got the retro Atari that you can buy these days, where it comes with like 180 games and it'll play on all your new modern TVs and whatnot.
Murphy with a soft liner into the glove of Abrams.
All right, Murphy's going to line out. That's out number 1.
Got that sinker in on Murph's hands enough. See with Eddie here last time up, got nothing but sliders. Went after all 3 of them and struck out.
Hey, now it's okay to play games when you're an adult.
Pointing that out right when it happened. You were on top.
Realize how many billions of dollar income those game makers make these days.
A couple nights ago, yeah.
One of the smartest things I could have ever done would have been to get into actually making the games.
I don't know how your wife Katie feels about that, but
wow, 10-2, huh? Wow, Kenneth, thanks for that update. 10-2.
Reaching for that and deposits.
That's going to be a base hit.
There's the Braves' first hit.
Eddie Rosario with a base hit to get on base. Ooh, all right.
On the brakes.
Man, that's the thing about Eddie. Man, he can look so bad for 2-3 pitches or an at bat. 0-2 here. Not even a strike, and you see him just kind of throw the bat head and fillet it into left field for the first hit of the night.
Nice little blooper. Dropped in over top of the shortstop's head.
And now Ozzie Albies.
Oh, you went to the Navy. Well, thank you for your service, man. Certainly appreciate that. Yeah, Jeremy, yeah. Yep, I have the Sega one, I have the Atari one, and I have the original Nintendo.
As soon as the game was announced it was going to be postponed around lunchtime, they went ahead and went to the airport.
I know they got a Super NES one as well.
I guess it was
a little mini arcade. Yeah, they come with pre-installed games and whatnot.
But apparently at that time,
but I also have the original machines.
The winds had drifted things south. Yeah. It was up over the 300s as far as poor air quality in D.C. and by yesterday in New York City it had gone down
yeah, I know it.
150.
Strider struggled huge yesterday. I've never seen him pitch so bad.
You're welcome. Yeah, just on weather.com.
But like Laney and I had talked a couple streams ago.
I did.
Yeah.
Strider's been off.
Beyond Home Depot.
Good weekend.
Yeah. Called strike at the top of the zone there, 1-2.
Oh, no, I haven't seen them.
Ozzie walked and scored in the second.
An arcade on a stand, huh?
And we have been tied since.
My wife's always asking me, why are you buying that? You don't play that stuff. I just told her, I told her so I could have it. I'm like, remember all them years ago? I'm like, everything we had that we had selfishly taken away from us. I'm like, I might not play it, but I know I own it.
Yep.
Did he go around?
Girl,
yes.
Mind your business.
Second out. That is only the third strikeout for Ozzie Albies in his last 63 plate appearances. It's been so good at not doing this, but he went around here.
It's one of those.
Yeah, but he had to get away from the pitch. I mean,
he's trying to stop, but he goes and gets it and kind of commits early.
Yeah, I guess I can give that one to him. He did go around, but to me it looked like he went around because he had a funny way he had to move so he didn't get hit by the pitch.
But Jeff, you talk about Eddie hitting that.
So we have 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Runner on first. Tie game, 1-1.
Well, it's not easy, but when you are a front foot hitter and you go out, you tend to get more.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. All right, everybody, we have reached that first 10 like goal. We're currently sitting at 11 likes. Certainly appreciate that for sure.
So it's almost.
So why don't we go ahead and let's set a 20 like goal. Ultimately, everybody, 20 likes is what we look for every stream. But we start out small with the 10 like and see if we can't reach that, and then we move on.
Flip it into left field.
You guys are awesome, amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much. What do you think of the NFL? All the acquisitions and some of the trades and stuff that have been going on.
Last night, and avoiding a couple of tough pitches.
Mr. Guso, have you kept up with any of that?
Close, that a lot of guys
a little bit. It's going to be a busy year. There's no doubt about that.
I think so.
First, close.
That was close to picking Eddie off. I see.
He almost got him.
He did.
The Vikings parting ways with Devin Cook, your running back. That made no sense to me. Cook has been a great addition for them.
You'd never
the thing with, it seems like the thing with NFL running backs is they're kind of a dime a dozen. So, when it comes time to pay somebody what they're worth, you can always go get another running back.
Yep.
Now Eddie's going to get second here.
Eddie's going to move to second with that wild pitch down in the dirt.
Have a tough night. Brock blocking the breaking.
3-1 the count. Yeah, I'm super excited to see the Bears play this year.
That one kind of hopped on him, though. That was.
Last year we were hurt at the offensive line practically the whole season. We were decimated by injuries the whole season. I'm surprised we won as many games as we did. Justin Fields looked amazing throughout the year.
Here, 3-1.
Phenomenal quarterback. Yep.
And now
he is. And if the Bears are smart, they will build an offense around him.
Yeah, that seems to be the Bears' problem.
When they get a guy like
Marcello's had a pretty good swing. See if he throws it again. It could.
And another problem I see with them is when they get a quarterback like him, where he's very mobile, makes things happen. They turn around and want to change him and make him into a pocket passer and completely change the dynamics of, how they've played football their whole life. And then they, it just.
And now the inning continues.
This pocket passing crap, man. A lot of teams need to get away from that and let these youngsters do their thing.
Yep.
It's another guy, Jeff, that's pretty good at taking sliders
the other way. Ozuna was walked, so we now have runners on first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, tie game, 0-1 the count to Orlando Arcia, who was 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out in the second.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
What the frustrating thing for Dave Martinez is going to be now, all of a sudden, instead of being able to get results,
do you not like NFL, Jeremy, or
Harris? You might end up
or do you like it and you just don't pay attention?
You just continue to flip that lineup, and this Braves offense at some point, you believe is going to have that inning where.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Come join the Outlaw Club, everybody. We'd love to have you.
Now there is Arcia swinging at that breaking pitch away, fouling it off.
0-2.
Well, now you've got Josiah Gray, who's only given up 1 hit, but he's sitting here at 75 pitches because of his control struggles.
Here comes the pitch.
Downstairs.
1-2 the count.
Dave Martinez
welcome into the stream.
Duck out.
Coming into this series,
what's that?
25 and 36.
I'm gonna have to duck out here for a little bit.
All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping.
Yep, absolutely. See everybody later. Take care.
Yep. Take care, buddy.
Right.
They had the worst record.
That was my good buddy Goose. Everybody.
Gray able to get Arcia swinging.
I want to thank you for stopping in and helping out with some of the duties. So that's the end of the 4th. We're heading to the top of the 5th. All right, so let's get some music going here. And we are going to hand out another round of keys. This is how it works, guys. We swept the Mets, so we got that golden broom. How it works is, at the start of every series, if the community vote is correct of who's going to win, of each game, if the vote is correct, then the first game of the following series, I do a bunch of random giveaways as kind of a reward. Well, our community was correct with voting that the Braves were going to win. The Braves swept them. We got that golden broom, so we are on to the gifting part. What this is I'm going to throw a bunch of random game keys for the Steam game client. If you are a video game player, make sure you got the Steam game client. You can Google Steam if you don't know what that is. Free to download, free to install, free to use. There's free games on there. All kinds of really good free games. Or you can buy games, sell games, trade games, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, you take the key that I post, you head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, paste that in there, redeem the key. You gotta be quick though, because it's one redeem per key, so if you're not the first to get to it and redeem it, somebody else gets it. But that's how easy it is. So with that said,
Truist Park here on a
even though they're back, we're still going to get a game key out there.
Friday night showdown.
There is the next game key. Enjoy.
It's Gretchen.
I don't want to force it.
Kind of feel like you're calling out Gretchen.
You know, there's a lot of action last night. She had to fit in so many elements. I just want to make sure that one doesn't slip through the cracks. Bottom
now,
Washington's
the giveaways will get better. I am looking into the top ways for streamers to do giveaways and whatnot. We will come up with a better system than just pasting it and you copying and pasting it to your Steam client. We'll figure out what's best out there to use, and we'll start doing that.
His pitch count in much better shape than Gray's. Next one will be 65 tonight.
But right now, it's a way to interact in the chat. It's a way for me to give back to you
Major League appearance.
For everything that you guys have done for me, all the support you've shown me. This is a way that I can show you how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I got to ask him about that. We'll get the full details before his next start.
Before we judge him.
All right, so here comes pitch number 2. It's going to be ball 1. Oh, wow. That thing was 6 inches outside the box, and the ump called it a strike. We'll take it. We will take it. 0-2 the count.
About 350.
Ooh.
Down in the dirt.
I like the sound of that. Getting more and more golfers coming up.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, he and Bryce Elder.
Yeah.
Both fantastic.
Maybe me and you can take them on.
Oh boy, I have a feeling that could get really ugly for us. Not because of you, but because of your partner.
Nah, we'll get them.
But out in Arizona,
I'd love to.
Those guys
Mod.
led by Peter
I believe he means mod there, Jeremy. If Jeremy is interested in something like that, all he's got to do is speak up and say he'd be interested in that, and I'm down for it. He's here for every stream.
But I'm thinking, you know, you're 20 years old, you get called up to the bigs, and you're playing.
So that's strike 3.
Guys. Had to be a pretty surreal experience.
So how about it, Jeremy? Would you like to become one of the mods?
And that, you know what, though, we talk about it is the funny thing.
As Kenneth says, you simply catch the bots in the chat and the channel and, you know, just kind of moderate what's going on.
Don't get me wrong. The money, pitching in the big league's great, but the little
strike one
like that, I mean, this kid's got to be pinching himself every day right now, and he's pitching great tonight.
Just the 1 run and 3 hits. And if you weren't with us, the run came early. First couple of batters of the game.
I'll wait and see if you respond, if you'd like to be or not. If you will, I'll throw up, I'll give you a nod status. If not, hey, not a problem with that either. Happy to have you join us in the chat regardless.
The 20-year-old.
0-2 the count. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Ball 1. Oh yeah, we understand. Not a problem, yeah. So welcome to the mod staff, my friend.
Arcia charging.
That's going to be a ball to Arcia, over to Matt Olson, out number 3. Heading to the bottom of the 5th.
For A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Welcome to the mod staff, Jeremy. Let's give him a applause. Thank you for joining. Appreciate having you. All right, so now let's go back to the bag of goodies and see what we got here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Here comes that next game key, guys. Remember, be the first to copy this key. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the redeem game section. Paste that in there and redeem it. Be quick about it because it's 1 redeem per key, so you need to be fast. You need to be the first. There it is, baby. We're going to be raining down game keys throughout the chat, throughout the stream. So thank you so much, everybody. Let me get a drink here. So something I'm trying for my wife. Maybe all you food connoisseurs out there. On her next day off, because she works so hard,
Michael Harris,
I am going to make her a nice meal. I am doing sausage. It'll be ground sausage and bacon, but it's sausage, biscuits, and gravy casserole.
For extra bases.
And I am so looking forward to making that for her. Because she is a huge, she loves biscuits and gravy to start with.
Speaking of over in the
and
Brian Snicker with his
you have sausage, you'll have some crumbled up bacon in there. You use eggs and you pour the eggs, you know, beat them down like you would, like you're gonna make scrambled eggs, and you pour that in there.
It was cool to have
throw cheddar cheese in it.
With you guys.
Oh man.
Now I won't be making homemade biscuits, but
under the bus for his base running.
I know. I keep saying it was him that did it. You know, I told Beeman
yeah.
We didn't start it.
Yeah.
Fired it out.
But I bought the Pillsbury Grand muffin or Grand biscuits.
Now we kept it going.
And you cut them in 4s.
If you missed
you know, you place them randomly throughout the pan, and you're gonna sprinkle your sausage over, then your bacon over it. Then you whip up your eggs, like 6 large eggs, and you put like 3/4 of a cup of milk in with it. Beat that up.
2 and 2.
You pour that all over inside, and then you put cheddar cheese over top. And then you make your homemade gravy. And you pour your gravy on top, and then you stick it in the oven for 35 minutes. I've never done it, so
good Lord, 3 of those were in the second.
I am going to take some video of when I'm doing it and take some screenshots of things that happen, and I'll be posting that in my community page. Yeah. It's Friday, they're partying, says Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, she loves biscuits and gravy, so
congrats to Snid to get that many wins.
It's just to show her how much we appreciate because she works hard. A lot of hours.
Well, Bobby Cox at the top, of course, with over 2,100.
That's why this YouTube thing to me is so important.
I'm sure.
I'm trying my best to continue growing my subscribers, because I would like to be able to contribute by doing this YouTube thing and
good memories
and maybe make it that she doesn't have to work so many hours. So I always have her nice hot meals ready. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a ground ball up the center for a base hit for Michael Harris. Michael Harris continuing on with the.
And again, man, when that
it looks like he's getting that hitting slump under control now. The last two and a half games, he's been hitting really good.
We saw him do that. Take the base hits up the middle last year, and
but
7-8-9 for the Braves.
I like to have a hot meal for her waiting when she comes home every night.
800 OPS, and of course
she deserves it. Love her. Love you, baby.
Happy the Braves do.
We've been together since I was 13 years old, and I am 45 years old come November.
This ball has a chance to be.
We've been married since 1996.
Hard somewhere.
Because he's just missed.
He's been all over him.
Yeah, he's just missed a couple of them.
He cheered me.
His last 10 homers have all gone at least 420 feet. Which is hard to imagine.
You hear that statistic, guys? Ronald Acuna Jr.'s last 10 homers have went. None of them have went under 420 feet. Those are impressive.
That was one of the fun parts of the game last night, showing Glavin's home run, and it would only be out in one stadium.
It would have landed at the warning track here at Truist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that homer came back at old Fulton County for our buddy Tom.
Yeah, I'll be 45 here in November.
Harris breaks. Oh, it's fouled off the basket.
Oh! Falls. I hope they show that one again. I think the catcher got hit with the ball. Oh, doinked it right off the face. And then he caught the bat in the back.
Double whammy, yeah.
Foul tip ball into the face, and then Acuna's backswing because the catcher got up and because he got hit in the face mask. He got up, turned towards first base, and Acuna's backswing got him in the back with the bat. Yeah, I guess you should watch what you're doing, son. Stop crowding these batters.
24-year-old catcher. I mentioned he signed an 8-year extension back in March. And
when it comes to injuries, guys, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I really can't tell you how much velocity was on that backswing, but, I mean, because you realize video doesn't give it justice. You know, you can't see the velocity of something. You can't tell sometimes how hard something is. But it didn't look to be that bad, and he's in the game. I don't think he's crying. Oh, okay. Yeah, my wife actually turned 45 in this last April herself. So she's 45 now. Yep, we've been together since 8th grade.
And that's what makes it so dynamic when he gets going.
We're one of those special stories that you hear about, you know, because everybody says high school romances never last. Well,
43 steals. Let's spread those around.
Here we are.
Michael not going.
33 years later.
Got Ronald a chase and an inside sinker.
Yeah, 2-2. That did hit
32 years we've been together, married, going on. I think this is our 27th anniversary in August. April 4th, Jeremy.
Now Josiah Gray is 89th pitch.
2-2 the count. Chopper over to third, going to go to second, and no, safe at first. Acuna beats it out, but the force out at second happened. So we have one out, runner on first. Here comes Matteo to the plate. Matteo is on such a slump right now. He's always swinging so hard at the ball.
I'm sure Ronald's aware of that.
He's been closing the gap as of late. It was 28-22 at some point. Now it's 29-28.
All right.
Olsen, big swing.
Well, the other thing is when you get on base,
just what I said. He's always swinging the bat so hard that he has the most strikeouts on the Braves team. Matter of fact, he's 0 for 2 on the night. He grounded out and a strikeout already. Strike 2 with a big swing and miss. Come on, big man. I told you yesterday, you're due for one. You're due to have a hitting night.
Josiah Gray working here at the bottom of the fifth. He's got 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, giving up just 1 run and 2 hits. But would have to imagine this is his final inning, the way he's tracking.
Well,
okay, whoops.
Here, 92 pitches.
Believe it or not,
already got someone getting warmed up in the bullpen.
Olsen, look out over there. In the
that's certainly funny.
Everybody's okay.
I popped in my wife got me some peanuts for tonight's stream.
Good sign when you see somebody laughing.
I went to throw them in my mouth. One rolled down and went in my shoe.
Yeah.
So I now have a peanut in my shoe.
Thankfully. Oh, got the camera.
Yeah, wow.
Is there an insurance policy?
1 and 2 the count. Pitcher tries to pick off Acuna, who makes it back.
They're coming out of pocket.
Oh, they got their high-tech camera there in the dugout.
A ball and 2 strikes here.
We're currently at 12 likes, guys. We're looking to hit 20 likes for the stream tonight.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
So 6 Ks now for Gray, and there are 2 outs.
So if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, guys. Help us out. And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe and become part of the Outlaw Club.
He said it before.
We would certainly love to have you.
Opening day, the Braves got the best of him, but twice last year he threw really well.
I don't stream every Braves game, but this season I am attempting to stream absolutely as many as I can.
I should say.
Well, that's the thing, you know. If he gets out of this inning, you're going to tell yourself possibly, okay, he gave up 1 run. Only 2
of course,
innings, 5 innings.
unexpected things could cause a stream not to be streamed. Lost internet, just, real life stuff that happens. But generally, I've been pretty good. I think I'm somewhere around 30.
Skies it to shallow center.
33 streams so far, maybe.
And he takes it for the 3rd out. A single, but nothing else.
All right, so end of the 5th. We're heading to the top of the 6th. Tie game, 1-1. Be sure to get your votes in, everybody. This is the start of another series, so these votes are important. Currently, we have 16 votes, and all 16 think the Braves are going to win tonight. Now, let me explain that to you. If in fact the community vote is correct for every game of a series, the following series first game, I will do random giveaways as an appreciation for all the support you guys have shown. No strings attached. You don't have to vote. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything to be eligible, other than if we get that vote correct and we do the giveaways, all you got to be is in the chat the night of the giveaway to be eligible. That's it. And speaking of, Speaking of, here is the next giveaway key. There you have it, baby. Take that key. Be sure to grab that key. Be the first one to copy it. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the Redeem Game section. Paste it in there. And the game is yours for free for life. But remember, it's one redeem per key, so you got to be quick. You got to be the first one to do it. Again, thank you everybody for participating. Thank you for all the support, the likes, the subscribes, the comments, everything you guys have done for me. Thank you so much.
The experience of a couple of these starters for the Braves. Look at that, 22, 20, and I always go a step further and you think about it. Both those guys drafted, developed by the Braves. Schuster also drafted, developed by the Braves. Bryce Elder. And Charlie Morton actually was drafted and developed by the Braves. Went away and came back, but just, you know, I think that's what makes this organization so dynamic. These guys, look,
well, I'm sorry, Jeremy, but I'm glad I could at least bring this to you.
They throw well.
And if you get Elder continuing to throw like he has, you develop Schuster to be consistent, and you get what you're going to continue to get, more appearances out of Smith-Shawver. That's a pretty good look for the future.
And it keeps you going during the times of you're missing Fried, you're missing Wright. And to have these guys be able to step up and deliver you into the sixth inning, it makes Smith's job so much easier. I mean, look.
2-1 the count.
I'll tell you, he's not a huge fan of the bullpen game. Not a necessity early on, but wants a guy to be able to go out there and. I mean, I don't think it's any coincidence when we stop going away from those bullpen games. That bullpen now is getting back. They're well rested. Guys are throwing the ball well. And again, like I said, it was a little bit, but now they've got some guys that they've given chance and they've earned.
I know if you check out MLB.com, Jeremy.
Yeah, the bullpen numbers.
Look,
they had that spell.
Every night they have free games that they put on that you can watch. I mean, if you're a lover of baseball and it don't matter what team you watch,
then they've started to lock down.
That's an easy way to watch them as well.
Garcia bobbles it.
Oh, he bobbles it.
Tries to recover, but cannot.
Couldn't recover. That's going to be a leadoff single. But and a lot of times they'll have a couple, 2 or 3 games.
Him making every play.
I would think this. I don't know what they're going to do. I guarantee.
I'll tell you, my friend, I know what you're talking there with the disability.
How many times you see him make that play so casually?
Same thing here.
It is an error on the short side.
Have about a $600 a month disability.
Third error of the season.
I don't really talk too much about my personal life, but yeah, I can relate with you on that. It's a little rough. That's why I said, you know.
No, you got the potential go-ahead run.
That's why I said I'd love to.
Here's Luis Garcia.
I'd love this YouTube thing to take off and get the subscribers I need to become monetized. You know, to take some of the added pressure off my wife, so she doesn't have to work so many hours.
A.J. Smith-Shawver, first major league start, and he's into the 6th.
So 2 days ago, when I had to cancel that stream, or however many days ago now, you know, we lost a $600 air conditioner and a 55-inch TV and a 42-inch TV. You know, from the surge that went through. Plus there was the cost of having an electrician come out and go through to make sure that we were safe. You know, to be able to run everything. It sucked. It really sucked.
In search of his 3rd strikeout tonight.
I'll certainly keep you in my prayers, my friend, for better fortunes in your future. Absolutely, man.
Well, we said he's 350 off the tee. What are you, Jeff?
Never know. Maybe you'll win the lottery.
Striping at 300.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm 310. Hey, give me a little downwind, you know, hard ground.
Sure. Let it roll a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I'm looking forward to the All-Star game.
Off the tee.
Right.
I like the home run derby, so.
I live about 250. Okay?
Yeah, but I could.
And I haven't watched one in years. So
your comfort zone.
I get pretty derailed around the green.
Yeah.
Where things tend to unravel. Payoff pitch. Runner goes. Chop foul.
Back to first you go.
Smith-Shawver now at 85 pitches, but
he's hitting back
first.
first.
This lineup is not what the Diamondbacks or the Mets bring to the table, but still, there's some good hitters in this lineup, and this is a pretty good showing by the 20-year-old.
3-2 the count. No outs. Run around first.
Runner goes again.
That's going to be a chopper. To second. To first. They got him. Double play, baby.
This one could be coming back at second.
Lane Thomas was adamant he was safe.
He looked safe from here, didn't he?
He did. Let's go to the tape.
Tape never lies.
Well, maybe they got him. That's tough to tell from that angle.
Yeah.
Washington's challenging the out call at second base.
He's safe.
Ooh.
Oh, that's close.
I'll say this, it's a heck of a lot closer than I thought it was. I think he might have just got there.
Yes.
But I thought he was a lot safe, more safe.
But the tie no longer goes to the runners.
It was almost. Or
so if it was a tie there, he's out.
Double play.
I think it's going to stand. He's out.
We do know the runner at first, Garcia, was out.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, I tell you, the 4 a.m. when that transformer blew up a couple days ago, it got up into the mid-90s for us, and we live in a trailer house
Skipper Dave Martinez
with metal roof,
title with the Nationals.
And we're on the top of a hill.
Hoping that this
no tree cover, no nothing, so the sun beat down. It was 98 degrees inside the trailer here. I didn't get much sleep at all. I couldn't sleep because of how hot it was.
Yeah, the longer they look, the more it tends to.
I actually felt sick the next day.
Because they're looking for.
But I still streamed. You know, you got to be a trooper and pull through.
Here we go.
Here comes the call on the field.
Says overturned. His mic's not on, but could read his lips. So, Lane Thomas in scoring position with one.
Wow. I don't know where they're coming up with that one because the tie no longer goes to the runner.
I never heard anything. What happened?
Man, pretty darn good start. 5 1/3.
Smith-Shawver now is done for the night.
Gives up just the one run, and the crowd gives him a standing ovation.
Good job, youngster. 20 years old, everybody. All right. What do you say we dig in the goodie bag again, huh? Let's do it. Let's dig in the goodie bag. Doom, 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 doom. This one looks like a good key. Remember, everybody, these game keys are for the Steam game client. Copy them from the chat. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the Redeem Game section. Paste it in there and claim it. But you got to act quick because it's one redeem per key. So you need to be the first one. If it tells you that it's already been redeemed, then somebody beat you to it. Boom, there you have it. There is another game key for the night. Again, we're going to be handing game keys out throughout the stream, so certainly appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that stopped by. Hey, we got a 20-like goal, guys. We're sitting at 12 likes. How about helping us reach that 20-like goal by hitting that thumbs up? Hurricane Haze, yeah. I remember the Andrew one for sure. Yeah, Kenneth. Oh. Drop my peanut.
5 1/3, only 3 hits tonight, and Look, what I love too, he pitched contact. Let his defense make plays. Only 2 strikeouts, but only 2 walks too. And there's one of them.
I know, and we're going to the bullpen early, so.
Was able to get out, and all in all, in 86 pitches, I thought he was pretty darn.
Top of the 6th. I guess we're not too much early.
I think he got Brian Snitker got everything he wanted out of the young 20-year-old.
He's responsible for Lane Thomas out at second base.
Colin McHugh
reached via an error. And now Colin McHugh comes in here to face Joey Meneses. th appearance of the season for the veteran right-hander.
Good curveball. Or should I say sweeper? Sorry.
Sweeper.
Sweep the leg.
You be careful. You correct yourself.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by the stream tonight. Thank you for the support.
Hitter Meneses.
If you're just joining us, we are currently on the top of the 6th with a tie score 1-1.
Didn't make it past Double-A though with the Braves. Then went to Philadelphia. Then over to Japan for a year. Then was in the minors with the Red Sox. And signed a deal with the Nationals in 2022 and got called up after the Juan Soto trade last year, finally making his debut. Hammers this to left center. Over is Harris. He won't get there.
That's going to be a double.
They're going to grab the lead here in the top of the 6th on an RBI double by Joey Meneses.
RBI doubles to Washington now leads 2-1.
Well, tough hitter, guy that hits for great average.
All right.
You see Colin.
That's super annoying. I don't know where they're coming from, but I got a gnat flying around my face.
Or barrel the ball, excuse me.
Go away.
Before that RBI double,
Shoo fly.
Hitters were 0 for their last 21 with runners in scoring position against the Braves bullpen.
All right, Jeremy.
About how good the pen has been, but
I'm going to get you.
McHugh surrendering the hit.
I'm going to get you, Fly.
And now he faces Candelario.
Here comes the pitch, 1-0. I'm going to call that a strike, so 1-1 the count. Candelario 0 for 1 today. He was walked in the 4th. He has a .252 average, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a .772 OPS on the season. That's going to be a chopper over to second base, over to first, out number 2. But the runner is going to advance to third, so they have a runner in 90 feet from scoring.
Look, you feel plenty confident about the Braves if they can keep it right here.
Especially with what we've seen as of late.
Overcome a 3-3 and 4-run deficit the last 3 nights.
And then came back against Arizona the final game in that series.
Good point.
That's 4 straight come from behind wins for the Braves. Have a chance to make it 5 tonight.
Strike 1. Let's hope, right? Let's get this comeback win. Busted out the Jersey tonight.
Smith is 0 for 2.
Had it dry clean. It's been sitting over there for the right game.
First meeting with the Nats since the opening series of the season when the Braves won 2 of 3 at Nationals Park.
Foul ball, 1 and 2 the count. 2 outs, runner on third.
Got Henry Blanco. Thank White.
Oh, he's doing okay though. He's toughing it out.
Oh, that guy's tough as nails, man. Played with them. Don't want to cross him.
You sure that hit him? It didn't even look like he was phased at all.
Yeah.
He just wore it.
Yep. Look at.
Yeah, it's missed.
Ball 2.
2 and 2.
Count's even.
That's right.
So, guys, if you like the stream and everything and you'd like to give back and help,
I'm good.
the easiest way to give back is to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe if you haven't done so. And best of all, it's free.
RBI double by Meneses, and it's a 2-1
So that's going to be a
game.
pop fly out to Eddie Rosario for out number 3. So we are heading to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get some music going. And we're going to go dig into the goodie bag again. Remember, guys, copy and paste that link, that code into your Steam game client. Redeem game. Copy that key. Head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem game section and paste it in there. Be quick about it because it's 1 redeem per key, so you got to be the first to do it. If you're not the first, it'll tell you that the game has already been redeemed. But be the first to grab it and do it, and the game is yours for free for life. No strings attached, just because I want to give to you for giving to me. Thank you, everybody, for the support, and I hope you enjoy the games. Again, this is because we got that golden sweep, baby. We got that golden broom. Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Mets are getting destroyed 12-2, Kenneth tells us.
Fantastic.
Okay, I have to know, when your son walks out on the field for the first time to start his first game.
But anyways, the way this comes about is when a series starts and the community vote is correct for all games of that series for what team is going to win. If that team in fact wins, every vote is correct. Then the following game 1 of the next series, I do random giveaways. Just because I want to. And I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for that golden broom. We swept the Mets, baby. In the chat, got it right for all 3 games that the Braves were going to win. Actually, they got it two games, but because I had to cancel that game, even going back all the games previous, this channel primarily gets Braves fans where the votes are always in the Braves' favor. So I went ahead and counted that as a correct vote too, because I know the Braves would have been chosen that night, and it would have been correct. And it wasn't fair to you guys that I had to unexpectedly cancel the stream. So that is going to be how it works from here out, guys and gals. If I have a stream scheduled that I have to cancel that stream for whatever reason, that's not fair to you. So what I will do from here out is that game, no matter who wins, is going to be counted as a correct vote.
Really good. And I think when he realized that he could pitch it one day and then go play golf 2 or 3 days, that was a pretty good deal for him.
So that's what's led us to tonight with all the giveaways that we're doing.
Really realizing that he was willing to go play baseball, things started happening.
I realize it's kind of a weird way, but I will be researching out there to see what's the best method of doing giveaways for a streamer. What's more effective? What's more fair?
And it's incredible
type
how
stuff.
quickly it's all happened.
And
Mom,
yeah,
I want to hear from
I'll
you
be
too. Just your
I'll be
thoughts
researching that over
on
the
your
next
son
few
making his
games,
first
and
major league start tonight.
whatever methods are found to be the most effective and the best way will be implemented.
It's great. Well, I'm so excited that you guys get to share this moment together. Both of you big guys being here, and also with your son too. Congratulations on an incredible first start for you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, so we got 0-2 the count, 1 out, bottom of the 6th, 2-1 lead,
That's
Washington.
really cool, and you can see the emotions from Mom flowing.
That is 2 consecutive strikeouts.
One thing.
Out number 2. Eddie Rosario went down looking.
And we also are curious, obviously, what he's texting his son now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he recognizes it's a family program.
But that's great. Good for them and good for their son.
And good start tonight.
Yeah, remember the second run
Ball
he gave
one.
up was unearned because of the error.
And this is officially the 5th.
Ozzie Albies 0 for 1 tonight. He was walked in the second, and he was batted in for a run.
We know what's happened previously.
The other 4 ended up well.
It's Mason Thompson on the hill now for Washington, and he
Strike.
struck out Murphy and Rosario. Now 1-1 to Albies.
Got him swinging on that one, so 1-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th.
Smith-Shawver, Texas kid. This kid is also from Texas. Mason Thompson from Round Rock.
If you're new into the channel and you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up, guys.
Third season in the
We're on our way to 20 likes for the stream.
And then Hunter Harvey.
We're trying to hit that 20 like goal.
Jr. in some sort of different thing that it sets up for him.
Oh, I know it. I couldn't believe how badly Strider pitched in that last Mets game. But hey, his compadres stepped up their offense with the batting and pulled it out for him, and the relieving pitching staff helped us get through that game.
Could be a
Chopper up to second. He beat it. Oh, what?
Boy, that was a bang play.
Let's see that.
We're going to have Walt get on the phone. Yep, says take a peek. They feel
we're going to watch it.
Safe.
He took a little extra to get rid of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's there by far.
Absolutely.
What are you talking, Get the hell out of here. That ball was 3.5 feet away from the glove when Ozzie touched the bag, and you called him out?
Hesitate right there. That ball's
better go get your eyes checked.
Atlanta's challenging the outcall at first base.
You got some gambling debts you got to pay for, bud?
Right here. Makes a good play. I mean, he came in hard, but right there, got to get rid of it. And you see how he had a double pump? Yeah, you're not going to get Ozzie or Ronald.
And they're ready to announce it.
After review, the call's overturned. The runner is safe. Atlanta will retain their challenge.
So Ozzie at first, and an opportunity for Marcell Ozuna.
Umpire at first must have some gambling debts he's got to take care of.
I always laugh when
that ball was 3 foot.
And then it's him that's got to correct himself.
It's not 3 foot, 2 foot from even touching the glove when Ozzie hit the bag.
Yeah.
And the ump called him out.
One of the good ones.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, ump.
Yep.
Yeah, you got caught.
Marcel's been a nice.
Yeah, you look a little guilty.
Get maybe a 2-run bomb here.
Mentioned he went over the 700 RBI mark for his career. At
I know, right? Right, Jeremy? I mean, that was a bad call.
Fastball paints the outside corner. But over the course of this season, this bullpen has had their issues. Their ERA is the 3rd highest in baseball.
0-1 to Ozuna.
4.89.
2 outs, run around first, bottom of the 6th. Strike
Thompson
2.
is throwing some flames in there.
I'll tell you, you can never assume how a team's going to play just because of their record. We went down to Oakland and we were lucky to win 1 game out of the 3.
Continues to have a busy night with a nice block, 1 and 2.
And they only had 10 wins on the season when we went down there.
Braves' only run came back in the 2nd on an RBI ground out.
That's the biggest thing, too, I've noticed with Marcell, and I know I've mentioned it before, Brandon, but his ability now to get 0-2, work his way back in the count early first month of the season. Whether it was at 0-2 or 1-2.
Oh, you're still beefing on Strider, okay.
The dugout now gets himself back in a little bit of a hitter's count.
Yeah, I'd never seen him pitch so bad.
2-2. And he singles through.
There you go, single. Ozzie heading for third. He's got it. Runners on the corner. That's a 2-out single for Ozuna. Moves Ozzie Albies to third base.
Yeah, what a beautiful AB. Knowing you got that hole over there, you said it. Thompson was throwing hard. Work the count back. Look, 2-0, get big with that swing, go for it. 2-2 like that, he just takes it, throws a bad head at it. And again, when he hit 328 in that COVID year in 20, that's what he was doing all the time. And again, with Ozzie, the great hustle. That's why you hustled.
Yeah, he had 8 Ks, but he gave up like 8 runs.
That's hysterical.
6 to 8 runs he gave up.
Wash. All right, well, here's a visit at the mound before Orlando Arcia bats.
All right, guys, come on, Arcia. We don't need a homer. A homer would be great. Don't get me wrong.
The chop is on.
We need a base
Arcia,
hit.
Best among National League shortstops in the average and the OPS departments.
People ask me,
here comes the chop, baby.
Time having fun. I said, yeah, when you do what he's doing, it's a lot of fun. See if you can get a knock here.
What a joy he is to be around this guy.
Come on, baby. Foul ball.
96-mile-per-hour fastball. Talk about guys who bring a lot to the clubhouse. Circle number 11.
Yeah.
Makes everybody laugh and puts them at ease.
Ball 1-1 the count. They got the chop going on at Truist Park, baby. Let's go. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Hey, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, guys. We're looking for a 20-like goal tonight. Every like helps the algorithm push us further for more broadcasts.
Arcia right back where it came from. And Thompson.
Oh!
Braves strand a couple more. It's still 2-1.
Ah, they got out of the inning. End of the 6th. Running to the top of the 7th. All right, let's go dig back into the game. Let's go into the goodie bag. Goodie bag, goodie bag. All right, we got the next candidate of the goodie bag. Remember, guys, this game key. Copy it. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the redeem game section. Paste it in there. Be the first one to do it because there's 1 redeem per key. So you got to act quick. But here it is. Boom. There it is, baby. Be the first to copy and paste it in and redeem it on Steam, and the game is yours for free for life. No strings attached. Thank you for participating. Thank you for supporting. Just thank you for being you. I'm not even sure how many we've given away so far tonight. Let's see if we can count them up here. We've given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have given away 9 games tonight, everybody. As a matter of fact, I will tell you guys that not everybody's going to have Steam. You might be in this chat and be the only one that has it. Run back through and try all the keys. There might be some that have been given away earlier that nobody's grabbed yet.
Colin McHugh is back out as we go to the 7th and the 2-1 ball game. The lid lifter of this 3-game series. Tomorrow is a late afternoon start, and then Sunday the early afternoon start.
Like to do a quick shout out to a couple good-hearted streamers that I'd like to give props to. We got On the Go with CeeLo. Head on over to your YouTube search and search On the Go with CeeLo. He streams NASCAR, basketball, hockey, baseball, real life stuff at Disney. All kinds of good things, guys. Real nice guy.
1-1 paints the corner.
Can't say enough good things about him. Head on over there and check him out. Throw him a like, throw him some subscribe.
I'm with you.
Good streamer.
I'm so curious.
Another one though.
What happens with
top
the
right corner?
just
guys, that's Maverick from over at Maverick Sports.
A
buddy of mine who's in here earlier. Another great streamer. He's been away from streaming and whatnot for the last couple weeks. He's dealing with his mom passing away.
Yeah.
I do know that he told me today that, or he told me last night and today, that he does have intentions of doing some streaming this weekend. So yeah, let me throw that link up once more. Be sure to check his channel out. If you like what you see here, you'll definitely enjoy his streams. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to baseball and things going on. So yeah, give him a check out.
The front of the back of the New York Post today was Atlanta Gray.
All right, back to the game. 0-1 the count. Corey Dickerson 0-2 today.
Phillies, meanwhile, are still 2 games under 500. They're
1-1 the count. 1 out. Top of the 7th. 2-1 lead. Washington.
And a line drive.
That's going to be a base hit right up center to Harris.
Hey, stay tuned for the stretch. Presented by Georgia.
Almost seems like the Braves unloaded all their bat power last night.
Maybe we get Wiley Ballard down in the truck.
If you guys
to see what the
didn't see any of the score highlights, nothing from last night's game, you missed a really good game.
The Braves play, the Mets play, and the Phillies
20.
Because everybody's on the same schedule now.
23 home runs.
So I wonder, who's played.
You mean within the division?
The Braves won 13-10. 23 home runs, or 23 runs. 32 hits between the teams. It was a phenomenal game. We went to the bottom of the 10th where Ozzie Albies had a three-run home run walk-off.
And they will get the lead runner.
They got the lead runner at second, so that's out number 2.
You have 2 guys who just know how to play infield right there. You know you
Great
have no
game.
chance for 2, but you have got
Great
to get
game.
that runner at second. You got a fast runner in Abrams. Look at Ozzie. Get to that.
I did start some reshuffling on the channel. You're going to see I've actually added Atlanta Braves specific categories for the streams, for highlight videos, long form highlight videos, and then I have a section now for Atlanta Braves shorts.
Stop by Murphy. Alex called a guy that they've had in left field to start the year, and then in early May they moved him over to center.
Yeah, Detroit, yep.
This is his first season, though, as an everyday
all
big leaguer.
6:20 p.m. Those are all Eastern.
Last July
correct
for
there.
Cleveland after 6 years in the
there,
minors.
Kenneth. Those are all Eastern.
And he's 0 for 2 tonight. We have a ton of Cracker Jack to throw out up here tonight.
We got a lot.
Oh my goodness. Better start stretching.
Listen to him talk about the Cracker Jacks they got to throw out.
1-1. It was cool to see you guys throw the Cracker Jack out last night.
Well, it was me and Glass Fall. We've got to tell them that we do it after the song, man. And, so people weren't looking yet. And
did Chipper start throwing?
Chipper, they were pelting some people.
Then I'm not alone. Runner goes. Line drive.
Line drive. That's going to be down.
So they are at the corners here as Washington.
Runners on the corner. 2 outs. Top of the 7th.
Man, good job by Ronald. He obviously was trying to come in, make a great catch, but then you got to make sure you keep that ball in front of you. Inside outs it.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I need to step away. I need to step away for a minute. I will leave all the sound up for you, and I will be right back.
I would think the panic comes when you realize, oh no, I can't get there.
I'm not catching this, yeah.
Now inside to Lane Thomas.
And again, tonight it's a little easier because it's a dry field, so you kind of know the bounce you're going to get. But like the other night on that Tuesday game where the field was wet, it skips.
1 ball and 1 strike now to the leadoff hitter Thomas, who has singled, struck out, and then he reached on an error. He has scored both runs tonight for Washington. A ball and 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Missed downstairs. They will let the runner call take second base. This is the type of score we were expecting to see in last night's game. But that turned out 13-10. McHugh trying to keep this 2-1. High and outside. Garcia waits. Come on, Collins, set him down here. Send us to the stretch. 3-2. He struck him out. Thomas down swinging, and to the stretch we go. It's crackerjack time.
The Stretch is brought to you by Georgia Natural Gas. Live the greener life.
Welcome into the Stretch, presented by Georgia Natural Gas. The Braves trailing the Nats by 1, but the headline coming into this one, A.J. Smith-Shawver making his first major league start with the Braves. This guy knows a thing or two about that one. And when you look at his line tonight, 5 1/3 innings, 2 runs, neither of which were earned. He had the 2 punch-outs and 2 walks. How would you assess his evening?
Yeah, I thought he did great. You know, coming out, I thought he was a little amped up, under a few breaking balls, but for the most part, I mean, he was commanding the zone. I mean, better than I did in my debut, obviously. But, man, you could tell the stuff. I mean, only 2 strikeouts today. I think that'll come. But, man, he was in the zone. You get a lot of weak contact. So, I mean, for me, it was a great job.
It was an impressive line. But apart from that, I think the stuff still got room to grow. So the line itself was great. What he was able to do tonight was great. But I still think there's so much room for improvement as far as this stuff goes. We know the fastball was there. The spin on the breaking balls isn't quite there just yet. But I can't wait to see what he does.
You did feel like, for a 20-year-old, a lot of composure and poise and some big moments tonight, though. So it'll be fun to see him grow, certainly. We're going to send you back to Braves baseball after a quick word from our friends at Georgia Natural Gas.
Ready to play ball with a new gas company?
Jeff Rancourt, Lauren Jabara with you from the ballpark.
She's got a workout on those Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, that was a lot of Cracker Jacks.
We emptied the arsenal tonight.
Carl Edwards Jr. is on out of the pen. Before he starts, we get a quick message from Texas Pete.
Welcome to the tribe. The Texas Pete tried and true. Texas Pete, sauce like you mean it.
So Edwards Jr. is on after Thompson pitched the 6th. Stone Garrett is the new left fielder, replacing Dickerson. I've never been to the fast food restaurant Carl's Jr., but that's all I think of when I see Carl Edwards Jr.
Sounds good to me. A little burger fry action.
I'm sure he's heard that a time or two. Michael Harris will lead it off. He's got another live fastball just like Thompson and Gray before him.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm home alone today, so somebody was at the door.
1 for 2.
I'm back. Oh.
Inside, 2 balls and a strike.
They just wanted to let us know they're coming through with the bigger farm equipment.
On a couple of bounces into the glove of Garcia.
That's going to be out number 1. Michael Harris. Rounded out.
Now the Braves in this 5-game win streak, 39 runs, 68 hits, 11 homers. But it's the Nationals right now, limiting Atlanta to just the 1 run.
Come on, Cunha, baby. 0 for 3 today. 2 flyouts. It's time to hit a homer, baby. Lucky number 13. Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah, no hits from the first 4 guys in the order. Between Ronald
what the hell is that call?
Walked twice, but no hits.
This ump is garbage.
Means you're due.
Exactly.
Half a foot to the inside of the box, and he calls it a strike.
This guy Edwards Jr., he kind of resurrected his career last year with the Nationals. He was one of a few bright spots in a 55-win season.
My apology, guys.
ERA.
But I call it what it's called. And then that's a strike, and he doesn't even call it? Come on!
I just remember that 2016 Cubs team that won the World Series.
He came up with the Cubs originally, year before that in 2015.
I mean, that's good that he didn't call it a strike, but I mean,
a lot of people don't remember.
It just shows you this ump is horrible.
I think he threw like 2/3 or 1 2/3 of an inning.
Go back to the minor leagues, son.
Series ring.
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
Called up in May, pitched in 1 game.
Yeah.
Gave up 3 runs and was.
You think there's an ump school that these guys got to go through to? Oh, he called it a strike.
It was less of a strike than the one earlier that was a ball, so I guess maybe it evens out 3-2.
Look at the stack. Not even close.
Close.
Garbage ump. Garbage ump.
I think we can agree the 1-1.
I think this umping staff, I think there's a couple of them who's got some gambling debt. They gotta try and make sure Washington wins.
And now the
we'll get that conspiracy going around.
Ronald grounds to short.
Damn it.
And there are 2
out
outs
2
here in the bottom of the 7th.
He should have been on base with a walk.
Hey, let's take a look at our hits here during this 5-game win streak that you talked about, Brandon. 68 hits. See 45 doubles, but of course 23 extra base hits, and of course the high one. I think that was Poppy's that I gave a little Hawk Harrelson action yesterday.
You got a couple of Hawk Harrelson calls in yesterday.
Here's Matt Olson.
Love it.
That was fantastic.
Ball
I texted
1.
you right after that first one you did. Yeah. That was fantastic.
Matt is 0 for 3 tonight. He grounded out and he struck out twice.
That's all right.
Matt Olson has not had a homer since May 24th. Either 24th or 26th, somewhere in there.
Smoltzy called me this morning when he landed in New York and said, I just want to let you know that Frenchie was flustered when I told him he couldn't use Hawk Harrelson anymore.
Yeah. Should have just told him, beat it.
I did tell him. I liked it. A ball and 2 strikes here to Matt Olson. Matt grounded out in the first, and then he struck out swinging in the 3rd and the 5th. All of those were against the starter, Josiah Gray. Off the glove here.
Off the glove. Can he beat it? Yeah, there you go, big man.
Yeah, it's going to be a knock.
Fielders couldn't field it.
Those are beautiful. When that pitcher lets that go, it's an easy out for the second baseman coming in, or shortstop on that one instead. I actually still think if
second baseman comes in, tried to freehand it,
he had time.
Totally whiffed it.
Edwards frustrated.
It started with the pitcher trying to reach down and grab that grounder. He kind of knocked it off a course. And then, of course, like I said, the second baseman come in and tried to bare hand grab it and just whiffed it.
His fastball, he's always had that kind of natural cut on it.
Okay. Thank you, Kenneth, for correcting that.
And Riley sends it into the seats 0-2.
I feel like that's kind of the approach for these right-handed hitters you have to have. What Austin did, you try to let it travel a little bit, let it cut, let him supply that power.
Austin Riley was walked in the first and has a stolen base on the night.
Right field.
0 for 2. And he's 0-2 in the count. 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the 7th.
Outside.
That's going to be ball
Austin
1.
Since May 4th, hitting .320.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, everybody. Hey, if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that thumbs up. We currently have a 20-like goal, and we've been stuck at 12 likes for quite some time. So if you'd like to help a small streamer get bigger, to get that algorithm to start pushing my content more, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Get active in the chat. All that lets the algorithm know that you guys like what I'm doing, and it will push me to a broader audience. So, if you'd like to help me, please do so. I know I would greatly appreciate it.
2 strikes here with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. And the count.
Ball 3, full count, baby.
Sean Murphy waiting for an opportunity next.
Now Olson's going to get a little bit of a head start, so.
Come on, Smurf, let's do it, baby.
Gap here, you get a chance to score the big fella.
Shout out to Laney. Are you still out there?
Payoff pitch.
Here comes Matt.
In the air, but it's going to go foul.
Foul ball.
Well, too far to right field.
Yeah, it had the right idea.
Three and 2 the count. Here comes the pitch.
Hard hit.
Hard hit.
That was a great
oh, and they got him at first.
108 off the bat.
Whew. On to the 8th.
We are heading to the top of the 8th. Alright, so why don't we go digging in that goodie bag again? Goodies! Blammo! There is the next key, everybody! Remember, be the first to grab that key. Head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem game section, paste that in there, and redeem it. But you gotta be quick because it's 1 redeem per key. So if you're not the first to do it, it's gonna give you an error telling you that the game has already been redeemed. That's it, that's all you gotta do. No strings attached from me to you because you guys have supported me throughout the season. Now it's time for me to get back to you. Thank you so much for everybody for all the support, the likes, the subscribes, all the time you guys have spent sitting here with me, chatting with me, you know, making the streaming easier for me, because I tell you, it is so much easier to stream a game when you have an active chat going on with people interacting, questions, and you know, chat going on. It's so much easier. So thank you so much. You guys rule. Matter of fact, I have a 400 subscriber goal for the month of June. I'm currently sitting at 379 subs. So if you'd like to help out, please by far hit that sub button.
What they've been doing, Austin Riley also talked about it. He said they grinded their butts off throughout this entire Mets series. But you see what they're able to do. They keep us in these games and they give us a chance to win.
All right, here we go.
Travis d'Arnaud,
we are back to.
We didn't want to give up 10 runs through 6 innings, but we did. The bullpen came in. They were solid.
This chick's really doing an interview and some kid, man, some probably 7, 8-year-old kid comes down, gets in front of the camera, and then takes off running.
Really high praise, just saying he slammed the door, gave us an opportunity, and guys, that's what they've been doing the entire month of June. We've seen it.
And it'll be Kirby Yates.
Got Kirby Yates now pitching for the Braves.
Yeah, Lauren, been such a strength for, you know,
strike one on his first pitch. We got Luis Garcia, who is 2 for 3 on the night.
Not being as sharp.
He has 2 singles and an RBI.
Looking really good, but that's
down in the dirt. Ball 1.
And I think it really helps. You know, as an offense, when you know, man, they're going to give us a chance to come back. And then when you do, when you get the lead, they're going to keep it.
And some spectacular work in the Mets series, just continuing what they had started on that West Coast swing. Yates is
I'll tell you, I'm certainly glad that we've gotten out of the month of May. May was so grueling. Now, the rest of the remaining, that by far was the hardest stretch of our schedule.
He's 23. The shortstop Abrams, who made that great play, is 22. The catcher Ruiz, 24. So
yeah,
trying to build from youth.
2-2 the count.
2-2. Fouled off.
Foul ball.
But if you look at the average age of everybody on the roster, it's the second youngest team behind the Kansas City Royals.
I'll tell you, during spring training, Kansas City looked like they were going to come in and just be jacked all season, and
boy, if that got on the third base,
it's kind of underplayed, in my opinion.
Rolled to Ozzie.
That's out number one.
Well, Brandon, we got that strength of schedule I want to kind of show you here. So the Braves do have the easiest schedule down the stretch. Granted, they can't play themselves, so it makes it a little bit easier. But you see the Marlins 5-11, Mets 5-12. So I mean, they're considerably a lot less harder. The Marlins schedule so far has only been at a 474, and the only team that's played an easier schedule, the Texas Rangers, this year from a strength of schedule wise. But I say that because the Braves, every time they continue to build that lead, it just makes it
strike one. Nice pitch.
Teams, and that's why I thought it was so important. Remember that stretch from Boston to Philly, where they went one game under 500. I think we talked about 11 and 12 without all those guys, with 3 bullpen games, with the bullpen struggling, Michael Harris not hitting, and yet they still. That was kind of, I think, late in the season. We're going to look back, and that was going to be the part of the season where these other teams might have had a chance.
Yeah, we'll go over that on
shut the door.
On the in between top and bottom of the inning debate. Remember, everybody, it's a new series, so we could be working on that.
Yes.
That second sweep, golden broom.
As we said, it's
Let me explain that a little bit. So at the beginning of every series, the vote chat, or the chat vote for who's going to win.
Your first.
If the community is correct and voting the correct team that's going to win every game of a series, game one of the following series, I do random giveaways. That's why you see all the giveaways tonight. Now, if we're wrong just one game, that series is no longer eligible for the giveaway like this. And I will take the chat vote down at the conclusion of the bottom of the 8th. So get your votes in.
Candelario taking it low.
Currently, right now, 100% of you, out of 18 votes, 100% think the Braves are going to pull the win out. But we're currently losing 2-1, so let's see if the Braves can do 6 comebacks in a row.
Bottom of this inning, the Braves will have the middle part of the order up, starting with the catcher Sean Murphy.
Sorry, this would be if they come back win tonight, that'd be the 5th in a row. My apology, not 6th.
Kyle Finnegan is getting ready. Two-one from Yates. 2-2.
Foul ball down right. Damn fly right down the right field line. Shoot fly.
Right now, for some reason, I'm not even nervous. You just feel like, okay, in the 8th or the 9th, they're going to.
I'm going to get you. I swear, I'm going to get you before the night's over.
Like one.
It's a walk and a bomb.
2-2 the count.
Kirby's 2-2. Got him.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Murphy and company.
Heading to the bottom of the 8th. Murphy, Rosario, and Albies due up to bat. right, so let's go over some scores from around the league. Currently, we have Los Angeles Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies tied at 4 in the top of the 9th. We have Toronto and Minnesota tied at 2 in the top of the 10th. Houston leading Cleveland 6-5 in the bottom of the 9th. Miami and the Chicago White Sox tied at 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Oakland has a 4-2 lead over the Milwaukee Brewers in the top of the 5th. We got St. Louis hanging on to a 5-0 lead over Cincinnati in the top of the 7th. San Diego currently leads Colorado 6-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Seattle on top of Los Angeles Angels 2-0 in the top of the 1st. And then our finalized scores, everybody, we have Arizona defeating Detroit 11-6. Tampa Bay has beat Texas 8-3. Baltimore beaten Kansas City 3-2. Pittsburgh 14, New York Mets 7. Huge win for Pittsburgh. And then we have Boston, who beat the New York Yankees 3-2. Those are your scores from around the league.
Social media influencer, that was his attempt.
What the heck was that?
In Cleveland, that was a broken ankle.
Oh my gosh. Hey, give credit, he did get rid of the ball.
2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Hey, let's take a peek at our Chick-fil-A game nugget. How about the Braves against the NLEs? 15-5 so far. That's the best record against one's own division this year.
We are 15-5 against our own division, it says.
I'm trying to lock back in, but I mean,
really? Nice. That is really good.
The Braves have done it now. They have taken care of their own division. They've outscored the NL East opponents by 57 runs. It's unbelievable.
Trying to get to 16-5. They'll have to do it in come from behind fashion again, down 2-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. And there is Kyle Finnegan. 2 blown saves over his last 2 games. Well, and obviously the Braves have owned the Washington Nationals over the last few years. Braves have won 43 of the last 60 head-to-head.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
Want to know the count? Here comes the pitch. Ball 2.
7 misses in, 2-0.
The way this ump's been, I'm surprised that wasn't called a strike. Sean Murphy 0 for 2 tonight. He was walked in the first.
Hard hit off of Finnegan. And Candelario can't do anything with it. And it's a single for Sean Murphy. Tying run is on base.
I don't know if he's playing this off good, but that thing hit him pretty hard.
Well, they're going to come check on him, Joe.
Dan Murphy's done for the night. Oh, pinch runner.
Yeah,
oh,
right the calf. Yeah. 105 off the bat.
Murphy line drives it back to the pitcher. He takes it off the back of his calf.
For the next 5-6 minutes, he's okay to.
It bounces over towards third baseman. Third baseman comes in, trying to freehand grab it. Completely whiffs it.
Yeah, you guys had a great discussion last night.
Now, I wasn't clapping for the pitcher getting hurt or injured. Let me make that very abundantly clear.
I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was.
Oh,
I don't like to see anybody get hurt.
He wore it
right in the left butt cheek, but he was breathing some fire coming in, man.
Yeah.
Mine was the fact that it was going to be a base hit,
with a tying run at first,
and that the third baseman whiffed it.
About a little more Truist magic.
Rosario up for bat. 1 for 3 on the night. He singled in the 4th. Foul ball.
Fouls the 96-mile-per-hour fastball back. 0-1.
So we have the money man, Eddie Rosario, at the bat. Come on, Rosario.
Fastball over into the Nats dugout. 0-2. That one at 98 off the bat. Or 98 coming out of the right hand of Finnegan, I should say. Finnegan, his 4th year in a Washington uniform, and he's got an 0-2 pitch coming. Grounded to the right side.
That's going to be a base hit! Murphy heading to third. Oh! And they fumble the ball!
And he's going to get to second.
Yeah! Yes! Nice, Rosario.
We talked about it last night, Brandon.
Rosario in second.
I said to Chipper, I love how this team runs the bases.
Riley moved, or Sean Murphy moved to third. Runners in scoring position, no outs.
Right field. See Eddie right here gets an 0-2 cookie. And Sam Hilliard right off the bench, forcing the issue. And you can see right here, look, you see how he looks up? That's why he bobbled that ball right there. Before the ball got in his glove, he was looking up to see where Hilliard was. And by that time, Eddie, great job, keep going. Now, you're in business.
Here we go again.
Ozzie Albies, baby. Come on, baby.
And guess
Ball one.
The guy who hit the walk-off homer last night.
Oh, there comes the chop chance, baby.
Finnegan deals. 2-0.
Chop on. Matter of fact, let's do it.
That's where I talk about you come off an emotional series versus the Mets. You got the Nats coming into town. You can feed off this ground. That's why this place is a home field advantage.
Come on. Come on, Ozzie.
3-0.
Ball 3.
2-1.
What?
Saying, you know how short I am, right?
Yeah, he's saying I'm 5'8", bro.
Oh my.
Man, you talk about
half a foot up and out of the box. Ozzie's already a smaller guy, and the ump calls it a strike. Get this ump out of there.
And then Ozzie chases one high, and the count evens up.
Man, this is where you really got.
I'm telling you, dude must have some gambling debts he's trying to take care of.
You'd love one to the right side of the infield because then you'd score the tying run and get Rosario to third. But even a ground ball up the middle might keep Rosario at second, but you get the run, you get the game tied.
Popped up, but it's too shallow. Barely into the grass. And it's taken by Garcia. So
1 out.
Away. Marcelo Zuna strolls to the plate.
See what they do now. I could see them walking him. Maybe getting him to chase one or two. I don't know. Because they're going to keep the infield back, it looks like.
So they maybe want to try to set up that double.
This umpire's been brutal with these calls tonight. He has made so many atrocious calls. That's why I've said it all season. They need to have a replay system that holds these umps accountable.
Swing and fouled off, and that got a piece of Ruiz again.
What, do you get hit with the bat?
I'm going to make a bet that he gets the night off or day off tomorrow.
Well, he should.
What happened here?
Took one earlier off the mask. This one right off the toe.
Oh.
Had to try to stop all those wild pitches earlier from the starter Josiah Gray as well.
Catcher with a timeout, trying to walk off a little bit of foot pain there, it looks like. I don't know what's going on with these umps.
Talking to Marcel about it.
The home ump has called so many atrocious calls on the Braves tonight. He's given Washington all, like, things that shouldn't be strikes are being called strikes. Things that should be balls I mean,
pinch runner down at third, representing the tying run. Potential go-ahead
first base ump. The ball was still 2.5 foot from the glove when Ozzie touched the bag, and he called him out. Luckily, it was overturned because the Braves called for a tie.
They're going to come home. No, it's bobbled.
Bobbled! Tie game!
To tie the game.
2 outs, tie game, runner on third, 90 feet from scoring. Go ahead run, 90 feet away.
To be the hero, Brandon. You want to get that one there that drives in both. But by putting in play on the ground, you get that RBI, you tie the ball game up.
It did look like Smith.
Good job, big man.
I think he was, and it would have been close. Hilliard didn't get the best job.
Like I said, I think we got some umpires that got some gambling debt that are doing whatever they can to make the Braves lose.
Ozuna.
I probably shouldn't throw out accusations like that.
But run at third. RC up the middle.
That's gonna be another score! The Braves take the lead, 3-2.
It's deja vu all over again.
Braves making a comeback, baby. Chop on.
Tell you what, we're going to look back, and this is going to be scored a hit, but I think this is a play that Abrams probably thinks he should have made, Brandon. I know we had to go ways to get it there, but he didn't have. Look at that. Yeah, it just clanked off his glove.
That's an error.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is a hit. RBI single for Orlando, and the Braves back in front.
Wow. They do it again.
Braves now have the lead, 3-2. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Runner on first. Michael Harris at the plate. Strike one.
How about a bomb from Michael just for good measure?
Get a little breathing room.
Yeah, be nice.
Harris is 1 for 3 tonight. He singled in the 5th. Come on, youngster. Put her out. Put her over the fence.
Back up the middle again. This time Abrams.
This time they're going to just touch the bag. That's going to be it. That is the end of the 8th, everybody. I will give you 30 seconds to get your final votes in. Get your votes in.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. By the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. And by Delta Airlines. Keep climbing.
Get your final votes in. Blam! Be the first to copy that key. Go to your Steam game, play it. Go to the redeem game section, paste it in there. Be the first. Because remember, 1 redeem per key. If you're not the first to get there, it's going to tell you that the key's been redeemed. So be quick about it. Now, with that said, thank you guys, everybody that has voted. 20 votes, all in favor of the Atlanta Braves. Thank you to everybody that participated in tonight's vote. I think we've given out somewhere around 15 games tonight. We've had a very productive stream. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that has stopped and shown your support. All the likes, the subscribes, everything that you guys have done. Thank you so much. And a matter of fact, talking about subscribes, guys, I have a 400 subscriber goal for the month of June. I'm currently at 379, so if you'd like to help me reach that goal, please hit that sub button. Braves are 3 outs away from the win, baby. All we got to do is hold them. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum,
3 in the Braves lead as we go to the 9th. Here's a quick message from Zaxby's. And
So we got Iglesias. Rizal Iglesias trying to finish this game out. 15 games, 13.2 innings with a 2.63 ERA, 6 walks and 14 strikeouts on the season.
But that's the good news. When he's out there, it means you got a chance to win a ball
We got
game.
Dominic Smith at bat. Ruiz will be on deck and Garrett in the hole. Let's see if we can't 1, 2, 3 them.
We'll lead it off.
Strike one.
It's been an interesting game. And there in the bottom of the 8th, the Braves had 3 hits. All of them
Well,
were
welcome
on
back,
the
Jeremy.
infield, but able to plate 2 runs to take the lead.
One thing I love about Iglesias, too, when he gets feeling it out there, man, he works quick. He gets that ball and he goes.
And he's got what he wants for an 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Now, to me now, it's a perfect time. You saw that 97 tailing away. Drop that changeup on him. Same
Dominic
spot,
Smith
same
0 for 3
location,
tonight. He
10
has 2
miles
flyouts and a pop out.
Probably got a swing and a miss.
A 266 average, 1 home run, 14 RBIs on the season. Swing and a miss, baby. That's out number 1.
1 away.
Case to the chat. Woo! I haven't even been paying attention to the K's tonight.
Look at this. Looks just like the fastball coming out of his hand, and you see Smith's ready for it. That's 90. If that's 97, he's on it. Well, it's not. It's 91. It's a changeup going down, and perfect location.
And a great call by you, partner. And now Ruiz is the batter.
Strike one.
Are becoming so ho-hum.
It's unreal.
It just kind of
You're totally right, though. We were in that 8th inning, and I'm like, man, we're winning.
Might as well be up a couple of runs at that point when we were down 2-1. Quickly 0-2 to Ruiz.
Right now, it seems to be Ozuna and Arcia coming up with those hits sometimes late.
Oh, 2. He struck
him out, baby!
Pulled the string.
2 outs, 1 out away from pulling out a comeback win, number 5.
Vargas is going to come in here and pinch hit in the 7th spot in the order. Veteran utility piece is the Nats' final hope. Strike on the outside.
Strike one, baby. No, you didn't, Jeremy. He come out at the top of the 6th.
That's zone right now.
Or bottom of the 5th, top of the 6th, something like that.
Grounded to the right side.
Ground ball. That's going to be game. The Braves have won 3-2.
5 straight and come from behind fashion. Let the party begin in the battery.
6 in a row. 5 comebacks to win the game in a row. Give it up for our Atlanta Braves, baby. Three to 2 is your final score.
2 runs driven in to help give the Braves a win. And Jeffrey, now the Braves are 15 games above 500 for the first time this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get the starting pitcher again, get you close to that 6th inning in this bullpen. We've talked about how good they've been.
All right, everybody, thank you. This is going to be the final giveaway. Final giveaway of the night. Again, as I've said throughout the stream, be the first to grab this key out of the chat. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the redeem game section, paste it in there. But you got to be quick because it's 1 redeem per game. So if you're not the first to do it, it's going to give you an error and tell you the game's already been redeemed. So you got to act fast. And there it is. Thank you, everybody.
Late afternoon game tomorrow.
All right, so we have a late afternoon game tomorrow starting at 6:20 p.m. Eastern time. No, my apology, 4:10 Eastern tomorrow night. Then game 3 will be, give me a second here, I can get that. All right, so 4:10 p.m. Eastern for game 2. Game 3 will be 1:35 p.m. Eastern, and I am streaming both games. From there, June 12th through the 14th, we'll be heading for a 3-game out-of-town series with the Tigers. Game 1 and 2 of that series will be 6:40 start time Eastern, and Game 3 will be at 1:10 p.m. Eastern start time. That is for the next series with the Tigers. So, everybody, with that said, I want to thank each and every one of you that came and supported the stream tonight. All the likes, all the subscribes, all the chat, just everything. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. And until tomorrow night, hey, this is KGB for the C Sports Network. I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping, everybody.